Welcome to the Undiscovered Diamond Show, everybody. I'm your host, Bobby Lee, Mr. Undiscovered Diamond himself. And across from me, I have one of my co-hosts.
So we want to start with me tonight?
Tonight.
All right.
Tonight.
It's your boy, comedian Will Wright. What's good, people?
And across from me, I have another co-host.
Bella.
Say it once?
That's it. Say it
That's
twice.
Just
say
once. Twice.
Some
Bella,
nights,
Bella.
it's the New Year. Some nights you gotta say it twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And you know, behind me, I got my DJ. And you know, sitting in with us today, we got Mr. Manny in the building today.
Hello, everyone.
What up, man?
So,
Well,
What's going on?
Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Y'all.
You
Y'all
know,
looking
everybody.
good in this month.
Facts.
You
I'm
know.
happy to see y'all.
You
Okay,
know,
yeah.
I feel like I ain't got
I'm
no
not
shape
sure.
up, but I'm all right. I got no shape up. I'm gonna be fly as shit on Friday, though. Fuck what nobody
What's
say.
going on Friday?
You know, I gotta get my lineup for Saturday. You know, I was gotta
Well,
prepare.
what's
happening
going on
Saturday?
You know, I got
got
my
the show.
comedy
You
show.
got the show.
Gonna be jumping.
Oh, where
First
at?
comedy show of the year.
Where's
you know,
that?
we jumping it off.
Where's that?
The Union Firehouse in Mount Holly, New Jersey.
Oh, they bringing that joint back?
That's
No, he
right.
Finally,
All right.
Will got this
Okay.
popping.
That's
They-
right.
Who's they? Will.
Okay.
Comedian Will Wright got
That's
this
right.
joint
Say it
popping
again.
That's
again,
right.
okay?
Say it again.
Come, the
put that
tickets
work
are coming
in.
in.
That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about. What time the show
Y'all
start?
better get y'all
The show
tickets.
started at the doors open at 7:30. Show started at 9. I did that big ass gap because you know niggas like to show up late.
Smart. I like the way you
Wait,
think.
what's
I like the way you think.
You do an hour,
What
you
time
still
is
show
it?
the show an hour and a half later.
Yeah. People gonna be like, yo, they say it started at 8.
Yeah.
It's 8:30. Like, you smart. That's a smart way. Smart
know,
way. Smart
That's a
marketing.
fact, man.
I've been doing a lot of shows with my boy Light Eyes, so I'm getting used to this retarded
Yeah,
shit.
that's true. That's true. I've seen a lot of his shows. He's actually he's great on stage, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't been to a Will Wright show, please go to a Will Wright show.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, give it up
If
for
you
Will,
haven't
y'all.
been,
Y'all gonna
check
let him
one out.
Y'all just gonna let him fuck my last name up like that?
I said Will Wright. I
You
know.
said Real White.
Will Wright.
He got one for the
I got Will
books.
Wright.
I'm like
Hey,
3 in.
you know what? You know what?
I'm 3 in.
Yo.
You deserve that, bro. You fuck up
Yeah,
his name
that-
every show.
For real, does he? Oh, twerk. Twerk Pit. Shout out to Twerk Pit.
Shout out to Twerk Pit.
Twerk Pit, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
you know, he's going to play the
It's
Devis
Tur-
Advocate. Is what he's
it's
going to
Turk.
play.
Devis Advocate.
I don't
David
know.
Craig.
It's Devis Advocate and
That
Twerk
was
Pit.
it.
It was those two.
What
and
else?
and the gigs. What was it?
Oh, yeah, the 2 gig terabyte.
The
I
2
got-
gig
I bought a 2
terabyte.
million
Right,
terabyte.
right,
Like,
right.
that didn't make any sense.
Yo,
The 2 gig
hold up.
terabyte.
Cut that out.
But what was funny though was y'all two didn't catch it right away, and he called like,
I
"What?"
think I was in my phone.
No,
phone.
I said it with Light Eyes.
I heard Light say
I
it.
was like,
I heard
too
Light.
big.
But
And
I was-
then,
I think it was
and
my
then
phone.
I
gotta
heard
check
the
the
echo.
footage.
But yeah, it was. I didn't fucked up. I'm gonna find out what I'm
But
gonna
he
fuck
could-
up this week.
You
But-
got a clean slate for the New Year. So you
Yeah,
start
yeah,
off
it's the
with-
New Year. Speaking of New
so-
Years,
Hey.
hey, what y'all do yet?
Yeah.
What did y'all do for the New Year's?
I went to the masquerade party. It was
Okay.
Was it popping?
it
Was
was
it?
decent. It was 2 of them. I went to the one at the Wyndham. It was decent.
I
It
heard
was
the
nice.
one
What's
you
up?
went to. I heard it was packed as shit.
It
in there.
was.
Yeah, it was?
It was real nice.
It was
Who threw it?
stand
Where was it
room
at?
only.
Dana and Aquil. I
Will,
don't
that's
know.
my
They
man.
went to-
Yeah.
Shout out to
Oh, right.
Headliners Barbershop.
That's
my
what's up. I
barbershop.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, and
Well.
it was real decent
That's
though.
what's
That was
up.
the first
That's
time.
what's
I
up.
always wanted to do a masquerade something.
Yeah, I liked your outfit.
Yeah,
I
that's
liked
what's
your
up.
outfit.
Oh,
We get
you
on you
saw?
a lot. Yeah, you posted it on social media.
Oh,
I liked your outfit. I'm gonna
see
be.
that?
You
I'm
posted it.
gonna be
No.
real. I liked your outfit, but I don't like your belly button.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, ooh.
Don't like your belly.
You don't like my
Ooh,
belly
ooh,
button?
yeah.
Hey, ooh.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hey, that was-
okay. Yeah. You know what? You done messed up her whole
Listen,
compliment.
listen.
You
I
messed up her
wouldn't
whole
be
compliment.
me.
Yo, that was
I
crazy.
wouldn't be me.
First of all,
You
my
look like a
belly
corn
button-
got stuck in your belly button. That's what.
It's all good.
Yo,
Listen.
what?
Definitely gonna attach that to the video. Gotta put a picture of her belly button on the video.
Listen, my belly button was always an innie, but
Right.
because I had my daughter, so shout out to all
Oh, she
the
pushed
women
it
who
out?
gave
Okay.
birth.
That's
in
what's
this
Shout
up.
out to that.
Okay,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
okay.
'Cause
Yeah,
Mommy
me.
shit.
we get reshaped and everything from
Mommy
the kids.
shit.
So that's what happened. I had an innie for life, and then my daughter fucked it up. Shout out to Samia.
I
like,
hope she don't see. You
Oh,
said that
oh,
hard.
it up.
She said that
Oh.
hard.
she
too.
poked my jaw.
It's the baby fault, not the nigga with the dick fault, huh? Not the nigga that shot the club up fault.
Yeah.
The little girl didn't ask
That's a
to be
good
here.
ass point.
And then she gonna be, look what you did to my body.
But that's what happened.
Lady, he did it.
That's
So
funny.
my belly button became an Audi, a little Audi, when
Okay.
I had my daughter. So
That's
you
what's
know.
up.
So what
That's
you
what's
do, Bobby? What you do?
You know, I stayed in.
Oh, you was at
Okay.
the club?
With my family, with my
Oh,
son,
family?
with my
Yes.
son,
Okay.
So you didn't
and
go to
my
the party?
lady.
It was okay.
I ain't
Oh,
go- I ain't
Dad,
go to
you
the
hit
party.
his first?
I promoted it like I was going. You know, that's
Yeah.
my boy.
That's what's up. You know, so that's real. That's real
That's
love
my
right
boy.
there.
So I'm gonna promote it
Oh,
like
the
I'm
one that was
going.
in
But
Philly. Oh, with Bob.
yeah,
with,
yeah, at B-side,
with
at
Wilson
B-side.
Wilson.
Wilson J Productions,
Okay,
yeah.
right.
My nigga Justin.
And
Shout out
fuck-
Wilson J Productions.
He got mad at me because when I hosted, I kept fucking that up. I was like, J. Wilson Productions.
Wild.
Who the boy that messed up Charlamagne name? Who was that boy? The video, the boy that kept messing up their name. He was messing up everybody's name on the Breakfast Club. It's Webby. Lil Webby.
Oh, Webby, yeah.
Charlamagne.
Charlamagne.
That's Will.
I'm Webby like a motherfucker.
He messed
with
up
names.
everybody's names.
Hey,
What
but-
you say, Wilson J? All right, we here at J Wilson Productions.
You know I'm dyslexic, right?
Oh, we knew.
Heard that shit
Wait,
back.
so
What you do? What you do for New York?
You stayed in at the crib
What I know,
or
what I did
church?
was
What?
we went out to a hibachi spot in Morristown. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
With
all
the
of us.
kid or without
Yeah,
the
with the
kid?
kid, of course.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
You only
didn't
got
with us.
one.
He gonna be with us throughout the whole night.
That's what's
and
up.
then we went back to the room and just spent the night together. That's it.
That's
you
what's
know?
up.
That's
yo.
what's
Y'all
up.
looked
Yeah.
really nice.
Now
I
wait
saw the
till you
picture.
went to see.
Beautiful
That-
family.
I gave you a compliment on that earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
That y'all looked real nice.
appreciate
Y'all
Hey,
did.
absolutely.
Y'all matched too.
Yeah.
The
Hey,
picture was
set that up.
Comedic
Yeah.
timing was perfect, yo.
You
when you
set
set the
that up,
picture,
Bobby?
it was
No,
like
because-
something missing.
No.
All right, let me
That was
tell you,
perfect.
listen, I'm gonna
Wait,
tell you.
That was
because-
perfect.
I'm gonna tell you because we had just bought his pants, you know, his yellow pants, and she asked me, should I put the red pants on him with the blue shirt? And I'm thinking, I'm like, that'd be decent. But I remembered I had the mustard jacket. I'm like, nah, put the mustard pants on him. She had the olive dress. I had the olive sweatshirt. So I wanted to match the both of them at the same time. So
That was-
yeah, I had that
was
plan.
fly, my nigga.
Yeah.
My wife be trying to dress us like all the time, and I'm not with the
That's
shit.
cute.
No, it's not for
Yeah,
me.
it
And
is.
you know what it is?
It is.
And I don't think I've told her the reason why. I'm an older brother, so my mom used to try to match me and my brother
There we go.
all the time and shit. So I'm like you like, yo, that's where the same thing. I'd be like, man, get the fuck out of my face with this shit. I grown out of it. Like, but I understand. But like seeing what you did this weekend,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
understand.
that was
You
dope.
know what too?
That was
You know what
dope.
too? Honestly, this was the first New Year's that us three ever spent together.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so
How old
you
is
know,
your
got
son?
he's 7.
Oh, he's.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he's 7. You know
Well,
what? He
that was
enjoyed himself.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yo, he enjoyed himself at the hibachi.
That's
So,
what's
yeah,
up.
he
Because your son
definitely
don't
enjoyed himself.
talk and shit.
No, he talked. No, he
fucking
talked. Listen, he talked.
He
He's
ball.
just very observant.
Yo,
Just like his father.
Because he don't talk. Motherfucker, anybody that don't talk is very observant.
Yeah, nigga.
We sit back and take everything
got
in.
it.
Listen, I love his son. But this nigga don't never say nothing. I'm like, you good?
Hey, yo, he no.
Y'all been
Niggas be
from the
dapping
I'm
him
like,
up
yo,
like, all right, young boy. He don't even look at you.
Yeah. I be like, yo, I love you, man.
Dap you up.
You got
I be
it.
like, yo, all right.
mean-
His son love me too, though.
That's a fact.
As a fact.
Shout out.
And you know,
But you got
no.
Right now?
Listen.
Nah, yo, for real though, he do like Will. Yo, he like my son
Here.
likes Will a lot. He like Will and Bobby.
That's what's
Yeah,
up,
he like
man.
both of y'all.
That's
He
what's
definitely
up,
like both
man.
of
Hold
y'all.
on. Tell a story about your son
We ain't got time for no
seeing my
story.
beard real quick.
Real
Your
quick.
beard.
Oh, yo, so he saw the period.
Now hold on. Before you, this is my guy. His son
Okay.
is my homie.
Yeah.
Like this is my guy. Watch what he say
Yo,
about me.
so everybody know Will had the, he got the little dye tip, the random dye tip beard.
that?
Yeah. So I was
I know he was
scrolling
gonna
through the
say
pictures.
something.
I was editing pictures for the comedy show. He had a successful comedy show,
Thank you.
Philly vs. Jersey.
That's what's
up.
Successful
Yes,
event.
yes.
Check that out. It's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? My son saw the picture, saw the beard. He said, why he dye his beard like that? I was like,
Nah, that's not what he
wanna hear
said.
that.
He said, "Yo, what's good with your man?"
yeah, he said, oh, wait. First, initially, he saw the picture. He scrolled back and said, what's good with your man? Then I was like, wait, what? Then I scrolled back and he said, why he dye his beard like that? I was like, I guess because he like it.
So
then-
so I called. And he said, yo, my son just told me what's good with your man. I was like, yo, like he ain't my homie no more or something like that. So I'm like, yo.
He passed you off.
I'm like, no, but what made it even worse, he really passed me off.
No, you don't.
Because I'm on the phone. He's like, yo, you talk to him. So I talked to him. I'm like, yo, what's good? You don't like my beard like that? Yo, I don't know why he asked me this. And gave back the phone. And just gave back the phone.
He didn't want to hurt his feelings. Because no, what he said
What did he
was,
say?
Well, he said he's talking
I
about the
said
beard. He said,
something
"What's
to
good
him.
with your man's?" But when Will got on the phone, he said, "You don't like my beard." Mir was like, "Nah, I like it." Will was like, "No, be serious. You don't like my beard." And then
He was like,
he was
yo,
like, he already lied.
Oh,
He didn't want to lie again.
Oh, they gonna tell the
Yeah,
truth.
he ain't
Okay.
wa- so Will's like, he's like, nah, for real, tell me for real. And then he didn't want to tell him like, yo, your beard was whack. So he gave me the phone back.
Gave the phone back.
He gave me the phone and walked off. I was
Yo,
like,
I ain't gonna front. That's the first time someone ever said something about my beard that hurt my feelings.
Well, where
he's a
was
kid,
you and
but
your
I
whack
told
ass beard for New Year's?
Oh man,
Ooh.
in the Lord's house.
Amen.
I was at
What
church.
was the
That's
word?
what's
I'm
up.
curious.
That's what's up.
He was
Shout
talking
out.
about Jesus.
You wasn't even
everything.
paying attention.
Oh,
I was
Lord.
no, I cried a lot that night though. But
That's what's up.
It was
Real
not-
tears?
Nah, for real cheers.
Like that.
Real cheers?
Real
That's what's up.
cheers.
Real
Now,
cheers.
again,
I said
here we go.
cheers.
You said
man.
cheers.
You
You
definitely said
cheers.
said
cheers.
cheers.
Run
You
it
said
back.
cheers.
I don't give a
You
fuck
don't even
about-
drink, ladies
You
and
said
gentlemen.
cheers.
I
He's just a
said-
fuck up.
That was actually funny, fucker.
He
You know
said,
what?
bro.
I text Bobby earlier. Bobby always catch my fuck ups, so I put
Always.
So I text him and I said, "Thank you for catching all my fuck ups."
For the
But-
new year.
You
No,
see
no.
what he
But
put up
oh,
on? No, he
yeah.
put up on Facebook.
Yo,
Like he put up something
yo,
like,
I was doing so
That nigga
much today.
type,
Listen,
his type game whack.
Listen.
He mess up. Yo,
Yeah, all
he
the
has
time.
bad typos,
Yo,
yo.
listen,
All right,
all
why
the
you
time.
why you looking that up? Light
Look,
eyes,
look,
what
look.
did you do?
Let me
for New
finish.
Year's?
Hold up.
Finish. Go ahead, finish.
Finish. Let me finish.
Let him finish.
Yo, this nigga text me, what you were trying to say or whatever, right? I text him, fixed, because I fixed it on Facebook. I said, I fixed it. I always count on you for catching my fuck ups, and this is for you. Say, and I put the middle finger back to this nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
Well, that
Hey, you
was
remember when you said that I gotta work on my storytelling?
corny.
Yeah,
That was a
dry as
That was a dry
Hey,
story.
let me tell you something. You better
That
edit that
story
shit
was-
out.
no, we
No.
I am running that back
Hey,
3 times.
listen.
Y'all was excited, right? I was waiting for a funny story.
Ready for the punchline.
I have a
Another
moment.
game.
Everybody gets a moment.
That's right. So
Light eyes, what
just skip
you
over.
doing,
So you was
Light
at church.
eyes?
So how
I
was
was at church. It was great. Had a good time. And you know what's funny though to me?
I knew he had something for him. That's why he
We can't
set
play it that
up.
long because we don't want to get sued.
Right. We give you 10 seconds.
But it's really supposed to be 3 seconds, and we got to pay for shit. But I was wondering. I was like, yo, I always wanted to know why people go to church for New Year's. I never thought about it. Like why? Yeah, I always wanted to know why. And this is what I came up with. The reason why I go, just in case God come back, I'm at where he gonna be.
No, that's not. Oh,
Yo, dog.
Yo, listen, I was on time. Church started at 10. I was at 9:55. I ain't been on time in church in about 3 years. Listen,
so
I was
that the
on
first
time.
You went to church?
No, I go to church every.
I mean, you really can't
almost
be
every Sunday.
I mean, I hate to cut you off, but you really can't be late to church.
Delaware Valley Baptist Church.
Shoot.
You really
Right
can't be
around
late
the
to
corner.
church. You can't be late to church.
You could be.
God just wants you to show up.
Listen, you.
He don't really-
Okay.
yeah, he don't- you can't
oh,
be
I
there.
thought you. Were,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh what?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Bobby, look at you over there
proud of you.
preaching.
Listen, I
Well.
got a head on
Come on
these
now.
shoulders.
Well.
It don't matter what
listen,
time
Minister
you
Bobby
come in.
Lee,
I'm not,
everybody.
listen,
You just
I'm not
need to
dumb.
be-
I just look like this.
That's what?
Okay,
Okay,
you know
light
your
eyes.
look is dumb.
Listen, can we light eyes?
I ain't had to tell you. You look dumb. We can run that tape back.
Hey, you know what?
Hey,
Yo,
remember you
I
said
had to set
Yo,
myself up. I
You
had to
said the
set myself
ill
up.
oop. You slammed
I
up the
had
hell out of
to.
that joint.
I had to, bro. His
Let me see
last
the move
joint.
again,
his
Will.
last
You had to help
joint
him out.
dropped.
You had to
I
help
Let
him
me
out.
see. Look at Will's move.
that's when you
Will.
when
What
you
is
dunk
that?
on a nigga, you don't want to make him. You don't want to make his feelings hurt. Or you don't want to go all the way.
Oh nah,
Real quick.
nah,
Oh, you
nah.
make a real low light
Hey,
joint.
nah, if I'm gonna dunk on you, I'm gonna dunk on you. Film's gonna be hurt. All that.
Can you still dunk?
Bobby,
This mo-
Yo,
7
listen,
foot.
you know
better
what?
not even jump.
I don't know. I'm just saying, yo. I don't know if he got the athleticism.
You know what? We gonna save that for later. I'm gonna probably put up a snippet or something because I feel
Okay.
like I just got.
I just asked one
got
question. I
challenged.
said, could you still dunk? That's all I'm saying.
What did
Well,
you do
yeah,
for New Year's?
Yeah.
I was DJing. I DJ'd a party out in what was that, Gloucester? Yeah, I think it's Gloucester. I've never
They got money. They got money.
Gloucester. Yo, I've
they got
never
money.
been
Gloucester or
tipped
Gloucester?
so
Gloucester.
Gloucester,
They
whatever
got
they call
Is
it.
it Gloucester
I
or
have
Gloucester?
never been tipped so much in my life, yo.
By DJing?
Yo,
Wow.
because this so
Must've been
mitzvahs,
white people there.
bar mitzvahs and stuff, they tip. Usually like hood parties and stuff, they don't never tip.
They bring you the food, though.
This bar right here, yo. So I don't care about putting it out there. So I got paid $4.50 to DJ that night. I got tipped $4.32
Because
throughout
of the
the whole
songs?
night.
You played a song.
because of the
every night?
songs. Because of the songs, and they were all like, I hate to say that, but yeah, they were all white people. Majority of them were white people, and they was, hey, can you
love
play
them.
such and such? Appreciate
Well,
it.
give me
But
one
you know
of the
what?
songs.
I'm pretty
Yo,
What
it was the
ass-
craziest thing, yo.
I'm pretty sure a lot of your tips came from your personality too.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
very
yeah. Because I was
very
dancing too.
approachable.
Oh, yeah, I
exactly.
appreciate that. Yeah, I was dancing
exactly.
too.
What was one of the
Exactly.
main songs?
You ain't
though?
dance at
That's-
my
Sweet
cookout.
Caroline. Sweet Caroline.
What's that?
Sweet Caroline.
Was it slow?
Sweet Caroline.
Oh,
Ba,
wow.
ba, ba. I played that when the ball dropped, and 3 people gave me like $20. So like,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Hey,
I was-
ladies and gentlemen,
Alright,
just
we-
in case you don't know, this is more than a DJ. He is a
does
DJ at the show,
I'ma
but
be-
this is more than
Yo,
a
I gotta
DJ.
ask you a question. I ain't never asked you. Are you Jamaican?
Nah.
Cause you got a lot of fucking jobs.
That was
This nigga, yo, all those aside, I use at least
That was a
5
good
of this
one.
nigga products.
Yo,
Yeah, DJ, cameraman,
That was a good one. That was a good one.
editor.
editor.
That was a good one.
Yeah, he does
appreciate
a lot.
that.
The
As
nigga's
an
a dancer.
entrepreneur. He's
I
As much
appreciate
as I don't like
definition
light
of
eyes, you
entrepreneur.
do
Hey,
a
you
lot
heard
of
what
work.
Jay-Z
Appreciate
said?
it,
I'm a
bro.
businessman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate.
All right,
You know,
let's
and
slide it over.
all this stuff, and it's
I
hard.
ain't
when-
trying to hear you
yeah.
no more.
What?
Manny, what
Daniel, what you do for-
What did you do for New Year's, brother?
I was home New Year's with
Word?
the family.
That's what's up.
my
So you
football
ain't gonna go
dropped
see
on
the
TV.
Lord that day?
Yeah, I didn't go to church
Okay.
that day.
I'm just checking
Okay,
on you.
that's nice.
I'm glad you
It
spoke.
was just y'all, or you had like
Well,
a
he was,
bunch?
nobody ever
Quiet
talked. Nobody ever said anything to him. We
Yeah, I
stole the
know.
whole show for the
I thought
first 20
he was-
minutes.
I thought he
No,
would
we-
chime in.
Yeah, well,
This is new to me.
wait on
Anyway,
this.
this is Pardon me.
Burn the guy who looked dumb. Burn the man who looked dumb.
That's what y'all do all the time. It's new.
So hold on.
Well,
So you
wait.
stay home and what y'all do?
Was it a party or just the family?
Not really a party. Honestly, we had some family over the night
Oh, that's
before, so
what's
we had a
up.
lot of family over
That's
that
what's up.
Saturday,
That's what's
and
up,
so
bro.
we sort of like wore out from that. So we just relaxed,
Oh, you
ate.
still recovering?
A little bit, yeah, yeah. We watched Sunday with the Eagles game, so we were,
right.
drinking.
You an Eagle fan?
Yeah,
You an
I
Eagle
am,
fan?
yeah.
Congrats.
Let's go Eagles.
Congrats.
Thank
I'm a Packer
Thank
fan
you.
myself.
Okay.
But I ain't no hater.
Okay.
Congrats.
That's what's
Appreciate
up. That's what's
that,
up.
yeah.
I like Rodgers.
I'm a Wheatway Indian fan.
Who that?
Yeah, I want-
My high school team.
Yo, I knew what he was getting at, dog. Like,
Definitely
yo,
my high
shut
school.
up.
They
Well,
out
since
here
we
these
on-
streets.
But you know what? No,
Manual,
Bella.
let's-
We
Whoa.
already got on what you did for New Year's. Yeah, but it was
Yeah, I
short lived.
did. Oh, it wasn't short lived. It was a long.
Now we talked
night,
about
but-
your belly button.
We talked
Okay,
about
right.
your belly
that.
button.
Yeah, we didn't like
Why
that.
y'all mad?
That's the only thing I
That's
remember.
what you was looking at.
That's the only thing
Oh, so
I
you
remember.
cracked on me after? Oh, so y'all got together and cracked on me about
was
my
just talking
belly
about
Oh,
your
here
button?
you go.
We
No,
just
it
now talked
happened.
about
it.
It
Here.
just happened.
What are you
It just
talking
happened.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But-
What are you, yo?
she's
oh
the
my-
freaking idiot. Just want
Yo,
Yo, you ain't got no idiot buttons.
I
do
thought
gotta
y'all
urinate.
had
I
a
do gotta-
side convo or something about my belly button.
we talked in front of your face.
right in front of your
it
face.
wasn't behind your back.
They
Trust
say
me.
Hey,
the
with
best
that, though.
place to
I
hide something
promise
is
you,
Yes,
right in
that's
front of
true.
your face.
That is true.
I promise you, boo boo.
It
It
was
was
right
sitting
there.
right there.
It was sitting
I
right
was
there.
sitting
I
right
guarantee
here.
you
I
was sitting
thought
right there.
that I thought y'all had a conversation prior to us having to sit down.
That's a good idiot, though.
I'm far from an idiot.
Shout out to
But
Bella. Shout out to
anyway-
Bella, ladies and gentlemen.
And my belly button.
All right, so
And my belly button.
real quick,
Real quick.
we got our guest here, Manny.
Right.
I met this guy about 3-4 years ago. I want to say about how long
I
you
need
been
you
in?
to stop calling him Manny. His
That's
fucking
me?
name is
Oh, my
Manuel.
No, first of all,
Manuel, Manny.
first of all,
Oh, you go by
wait a
Manny?
minute,
Oh,
wait a
okay.
minute. What we
If
not
he wants
gonna
to,
do?
that's
She don't pay attention. Will,
What
she
you
don't pay
not
attention.
gonna do
She don't pay
is just
attention.
keep
At all.
talking shit to
At all.
us. We talked to the grown ass man,
And he said,
and he said it was
I
fine.
didn't know that. Okay.
First of all, when I first met him, the nigga said, "My name is Manny." He didn't say Emmanuel.
Carry on.
All right, listen.
You sure about that?
I'm positive. brother.
I never
All right, watch this.
call myself
What's
Manny.
Ern name? No, but what's his real name?
Ernest.
He said, "My name is Ern." You said, "My name is Manny."
I might have said man. I might have said man.
Man.
I might have
Me.
said man.
Okay.
I never say
I just
Manny.
do the ant. And the
People just call me Manny. Like
let's clear this up on air. So
Well,
what are we
he's
going to call you
upset.
today,
What's
sir?
your name today?
my name is
It
Manuel.
don't matter.
No, today,
What
hold
I
on.
meant.
For the
want us
purpose
to
of this
call-
podcast, what do you want us to call you?
It don't matter.
No, you guys
got
gotta pick whatever's more comfortable for
Okay,
you.
whatever you
saying.
say. Okay, cool.
Manny
cool.
or Manuel,
Cool.
either
Manuel.
way.
All right, great. Will, continue.
I'm going with Manny. I like
All right,
Manny.
go
You
Manny.
know what? Hold up.
Manny.
I
feel
wasn't going to
like-
say nothing, but he said for the purpose of this podcast, for the purpose of the show. I make it. Yeah, thank you.
That's
Thank
what's up.
you.
Not
I
a
call
podcast.
this
This is a
show
show, it's
for
not a
reason.
podcast.
Yeah,
Show.
I'm so, it may not be a big thing to y'all watching, but it's a big thing to me.
This means a
It's
lot to
reason
him,
why-
and I
yeah,
apologize
thank
for
you. I call
that.
it
For the
a show.
purpose of this show, this isn't a
Yeah, thank you.
podcast.
You're right.
It's a new year.
Continue,
Bobby's
Will.
speaking up on you, light
Continue, Will.
eyes.
I spoke up on your ass too.
Oh. Anywho,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas and Happy
Late.
Kwanzaa to everybody. And Hanukkah for the niggas that's watching this show. But I met him like 4 or 5 years ago or whatever. But when I met you, your business name was something different.
It was Tax Max.
It was called Tax
Ooh,
Max.
I like that though.
Yeah.
So I
Right,
walked in
okay.
there, came back with my taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Ern was in there working together. And then, but before we get why you changed it and all
Mm-hmm.
that or whatever, what's going on with your company?
Well, like you said, Tax Max was the old name we
Okay.
operated under. This year we rebranded to TCPA. So
Okay.
4 letters, TCPA, really stands for Tax CPA. I'm a CPA.
TCPA. Oh, the color people always. I like that.
What's
Go ahead.
CPA for people that don't know?
For people that don't know what a CPA is a certified public accountant.
Okay.
So it's similar to a lawyer or doctor. You have to go to school, get a license, take an exam, have experience, all the good stuff, and then boom, you're a CPA. It allows you to basically run your own accounting practice, tax practice, represent people before the IRS, things of that nature. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Okay. So, how long you been doing this?
About 10 years now.
Okay. And what made you get into it? This ain't because most times
Probably like the only thing I was actually good at, to be honest with you.
Is numbers or?
Yeah, I was always a numbers guy. I like business, but I started taking like accounting classes in college, stuff like that, and I was just good at it, to be honest. It wasn't like I wanted to do accounting, I wanted to do tax. It was like one of those things where it's like I was better at it than anybody else was, and that was probably the first thing in my life that I was better at than somebody else.
I feel you. Hey,
and so
you found why you was a diamond.
yeah, you
Undiscovered diamond.
yeah.
Huh?
This
Like that?
nigga.
Discovered
Hey,
diamond.
hey,
That
hey,
is
you
a
saw your
prime
boy?
example right there.
your boy?
People, that is a prime example right there. Everybody asking me what this undiscovered diamond mean. It's much more broad than what your mind really is thinking. My man is he does taxes. You see, he does taxes. Undiscovered diamond. Facts.
Sometimes people want to pursue what they love, and I respect that, and you have to, but sometimes people overlook their own natural talent. You know?
See that? That's deep right there. I didn't know you
What
was
did
deep.
I like that.
What
I didn't
did
know
you
you
do
was
in
that
high
deep.
school, man? Because I went to high school.
Yeah, I went
man,
to high
for
school
people that
with
don't know.
Janella.
But
So where you
went
from?
to-
I'm from
Well,
Willenboro.
God
Willenboro, New Jersey.
Okay.
Hey, we got another
Shout out
borough
Willenboro.
representative
From
here.
Willenboro, born and raised.
My question was,
Hey, I'm sorry.
you need the water, my nigga. That nigga sliced my neck off.
Oh, we owe you. We owe you about 5 episodes.
We
worth.
owe you.
Oh, you a lot.
We definitely owe you.
Your last episode.
that
That's a
nigga.
fact. I'm not gonna hold you. We ain't do no editing. I wish
You know
we
what's
would've
crazy?
cut
Hold up.
out-
You know what's crazy? Before you even ask him that whatever you was gonna ask him, she lives 5 minutes away.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yo, I never
Me?
knew that.
I had to
yo.
stop laughing
Yo,
Wait,
I
me?
never knew that.
immediately
You
because
live
of how
about
serious
5
I
to
am.
6
She lives
What that
5
gotta do
minutes
with
away.
anything?
And you've been late every episode?
We're 5 episodes in, ladies and gentlemen. She's been late all 5 episodes.
Shout out to
Continue.
women
counting.
who do a little
And
extra
counting.
pampering before they leave the crib. I mean, I just want to say that. But Manuel, what did you study in high school? Because we went to a vocational high school. And you had a
Yeah.
major, and then how did you? It's a 2-part question. Then how did you transfer over to what you do now? How did you recognize like, hey,
Well, shout BCIT in West Hampton. That's where I graduated from.
Okay.
Actually, my freshman year I went to Holy Cross. Then I came over to.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I went to Holy Cross freshman year.
So
Came
you a
over.
Catholic girl first.
a
Come on,
Yo,
man. Come on,
stop
leave me hanging.
playing,
Now you
dog.
out here. Come out
Yo.
here.
what is
I had a
that?
I'm messing
vendetta
with you.
against them too.
I'm-
Every time we played them in basketball, I wanted to beat the shit
What
out of
high
them.
school you?
Yeah,
Oh, you went to Willenboro.
it wasn't really my
Willenboro.
thing, you know.
But anyway, I'm
But
messing with
what
you.
did you study? Because
So, all right,
Okay, so I went to
study?
BCIT. I think I ended up in drafting, which is like electronic engineering, basically.
Okay.
Blueprints, building, designs and stuff of
Okay.
homes and whatever. Anything you need nowadays, you have to create a blueprint. So that's
Gotcha.
what
So
we
yeah,
would
yeah.
it just really wasn't my thing, and I blamed a lot more on the professor. He really wasn't engaging with the students, so we were just in there. But high school, I mean, you know me, Janelle. School wasn't really ever my thing. So I went to school, I did what I had to do, but then after high school, everybody had to do something. Either you work or you,
Right.
you find a career. And a few friends of mine just helped me apply to different colleges. I mean, long story short, I knew I liked business. I ended up choosing business as my major, and as part of business, you have to take accounting, as a prerequisite.
Gotcha.
And honestly, that's really where everything changed. When I took that class, it was weird though, because I remember the professor, he made everyone sit in alphabetical order. And it's
Yeah.
weird. And so this is like one of those classrooms that you see on TV, like one of these large,
Yeah.
amphitheater type
Oh,
classrooms.
wow.
And, it's probably like 300 students in there. And you think, okay, I'm in my first class in college. I sit wherever I want, and he's like, I actually have everybody's name on the chair. So I literally, my last name's Severa. It starts with a C. So
You
I
was
was
in
in
the
like
front.
the first row. And the crazy part is that's probably like the best thing that could have ever happened to me, because knowing me, I probably would have sat in the back, cooled out, not paid attention. I would have passed, but I would have breezed through it, because I sat in the front, like literally,
Right.
I was glued to him, and I'm telling you, like, I never knew what accounting was before that day. And since that day, like, that's all I could think about. Like, you know.
And you know what? You're probably speaking to a lot of people right now because there's a lot of people in schools probably sitting in the back of their classes and not knowing that if they sit in the front,
it does something different.
to take them somewhere.
Even try it in church. Try it in church.
Definitely. I know.
Try it anywhere you go.
I used to sit in
deep
the front
try-
row.
No,
man.
It's a different
Try it
experience.
anywhere you
It's
go,
totally
though,
It's a different
like-
experience.
Yeah, try it on a roller coaster.
You know what? That's a fact, though.
It's bad. It's whack on the roller coaster. It's whack. It's better in the
It
back.
is, though.
It's not.
It's better in the back.
Better
No, it's better in the back.
roller coaster.
No, it's
definitely-
not.
You get the
Go
whiplash.
faster.
You get the whiplash
I mean,
from
I've
it.
been on the
Yeah, you
front
go
and the
faster.
back,
Yeah,
but
No, it's
you go
definitely the
faster.
back. It's
I don't
definitely
give
the
a
back.
fuck what part of the roller
Physics
coaster.
is
I'm not
definitely
getting
back.
on
Yeah,
it.
it's
You don't get on
definitely
roller
back
coasters?
coaster.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't anymore either.
I don't ride.
You don't
roller
either?
coasters.
Not anymore, no.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I think I'm
have.
too old
You
now.
probably can't fit.
How you never too old to get on the road? Ooh.
I feel like it does something to me now. No, it does something to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I get on
Hey,
now.
shout out to Will, though, bro. Shout out, though.
That's a good one. That was a good
Because he's a comedian.
What?
He's always
Sharp.
coming at everybody
Hey.
else. Somebody got to take shots
Hey,
at him.
Sharp. He about to get
Somebody
him.
got to take shots at him, dog. He the
That was a good
comedian.
one.
Yo, shout
He the
out to
comedian.
Bobby for
Okay,
coming
Bobby.
through.
Stop the tape. Do you ever disrespect me like that?
Fuck you
Stop
up.
the tape.
Hey, buddy. Hey,
Stop the tape. See me at the class, nigga.
You said stop the tape and see him at the class?
See me at the class. Look, so, nah.
Listen, I'm gonna
yeah,
say that-
I'm not big on roller coasters, man. I'm not. That's not
Yeah,
my
I'm
thing.
with you on
I
that.
wasn't either.
For real.
Like, when I was
and
younger, I
and,
was
and I had a homeboy tell me, he's like, yo, you're not like a real, like, a screamer. You're a talker. So I talked my way all the way through that roller coaster. Hey!
I do the ones that I do the ones at Disney, not the ones at Great Adventure.
That's why I was
the
just
ones at
saying
Disney
to
is different. You know,
Oh, the one that did? Yeah,
know,
yeah.
And
more
we-
friendly.
that's what I,
You know.
Yeah, that's what I did for Christmas. We talking about New Year's, but yeah, I just
Oh,
came back.
you were
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
she- no,
Christmas.
she was-
But I was
Florida.
saying it
She
because
went
I
to
was claustrophobic on a lot of when the joint come down over me now.
Okay.
I'm like I hope this shit take off in 2 seconds, like because I want it off of me.
It's for protection. Just to keep
Yeah,
that in
but
mind.
but it was but anyhow.
I love
But
roller
I was
coasters.
going to talk about the ambiance when you go into the TCPA, because I know Will was like when he first came in. When you first went in there, but I know I went in there when you first had it
They
too.
get
but
money in niggas. It's different in
yeah,
there
okay,
now.
the whole
Somebody-
ambiance is serious.
Somebody, he got women in there now and
You
then.
got- First of all, they y'all been in there.
Look. He got nerves.
No, wait, no, you talking about what? First of all,
Hey, cut this part out of the show. Ain't no women in there. So
Danielle
professional
was in there by-
professional women
Shout out to
working there.
First
Shout
it was
out
two.
to-
You did the way you said it was like he got women in there that accommodate
And I
you.
was like,
Women
wow.
Women
He got
walking
lap
around.
bands, so you waiting.
I'm trying to
You
help.
didn't say it like
Women in
Yo,
there.
that.
sex sales. I'm trying to help the boy.
Shout Danielle and Janet. I have two
Right.
employees that work there. Two ladies
Yo, that is funny.
Yo, I ain't never seen
that I
this
really
nigga so-
appreciate.
Look, he done grabbed the mic. Hey, Danielle, and I just want to say, God bless them. They're more like sisters.
Yo, that was funny.
That
Say,
nigga
nah,
got
I
on
didn't
like
mean-
shit at that point.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't
Hold
mean
up
it like
now,
that. I'm
bro.
just saying, like, first it was two musty ass niggas in there. Now they got women in there. That's all I'm saying.
But the whole ambiance, he changed the whole atmosphere, and it's just the setup is really professional. And Manuel's always been real professional, so you know.
I try to be. I try to
what's
try to
up.
give people service that I like, that I
That's
appreciate.
right.
When I go somewhere, I always take note of when I go into a doctor's office or an attorney's office, and I just peep how they treat you, and I peep how everything's set up. And I think sometimes, like especially like where we come from, where we are, I don't know why, but people consider it like the ghetto,
Ghetto.
or the hood. It's not the hood, you know. It's really not. It's a little, you know, could be run down here or there, but it's really not
Right.
that bad. But I don't, you know, I want to give people something that they can enjoy and that they can appreciate, you know. So when you come into our office, you know, we have it set up so that, you know, it's
Nah, it's
comfortable.
nice. You
That's
got
what's up.
They give out snacks and everything. You
What
gonna fall
kind, what
asleep.
kind of snacks?
They got cookies, potato chips, candy, all that.
Bottled
Like
water,
Oreo
like
chips?
water.
and
Oreo,
water.
yeah.
Bottled water.
Okay.
It's real
Cookies,
professional.
what's up?
It's real nice and professional.
Got
2 years
TVs
ago,
in
we
there.
won Best of Burlington.
Yeah, they did.
Best tax office in Burlington.
Congratulations, man.
So
That's something.
I think it was last tax season we did a customer appreciation like candy bar, and so
Really?
we had
nice.
a whole table full of just like cake pops and Twizzlers
Wow.
and whatever.
Now they got the
Laffy
backdrop.
Taffies.
You can take a picture in
Yeah,
there
had
and
a little
everything.
backdrop. Me and Will took a few flicks.
Yeah.
You know.
It was funny because I went in there. They did my joint. I went home and changed my clothes. Right? I changed my clothes, take a picture, and the lady was in there doing her tax. I want to take one with him. I said, "He a comedian? Yeah. I want to take a picture with him." I was like, "All right, cool." That was beautiful.
I do got a question for you, though.
sir.
It's like, all right, for people who own their own businesses, like some people probably don't understand the importance of writing things off
Yeah.
or even how to write things off. Like, how would you explain to the viewers watching how to write things off or how you even go about that.
Okay. Well, just so you know, so I do specialize in like personal and business taxes, and so the term like writing off it's a tax term where you're taking a deduction for things that you buy for your business. Let's take like this studio for example. The first starting point is going to be how much money the studio makes, which is the revenue. So if the owner's he's charging for studio time, $100 an hour, the whole year he makes 10,000, let's say. Okay, so that's his starting point. 10,000 is really his starting point for taxable income. He needs to pay taxes on the 10,000, but you can write off things from the 10,000 to get you to basically like a net profit. So let's say this equipment he bought. If he spent $2,000 on the equipment, he can write that off. So we start with 10,000 in revenue. We subtract the 2,000 to get you to the net profit, which would be 8,000. So in order to write that off, you need to keep receipts, keep some type of proof that you actually bought the equipment. I mean, that's really the goal here. So when you're talking about writing off, I think it's really about being organized, keeping track of your expenses.
Receipts are definitely important.
Receipts are important. If you don't have physical receipts, I encourage people to just use, keep a credit card, keep a debit card statement, something of that nature, so that you can have records of it when you're, when you need to write it off.
Okay. I like that.
I'm gonna definitely need
Like
that.
some people definitely needed to hear
important.
that for
Yeah,
real.
I mean-
Because
Yeah.
a lot of people don't understand tax write-offs. Like
don't.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm one of them that's kind of I'm on the fence about how it's done, how it's ran, and all that. So I'm kind of glad you're here right
Yeah.
now. To
It's important.
dig into
I think
that.
a lot of times, step one is when you have a business, you got to understand it's a separate entity. It's not, if we create, a Comedy Grind LLC, that's a separate entity. It has a tax ID number. It's like a whole nother person. And so you want to treat that like a whole nother person. And so I always encourage people to open up a separate bank account for that business. Track it separately. Have your personal account, but have your business account. And so that any transactions will go into that account. You have a separate debit card for your business. So that way, like for me, I go to Target, I have two cards. I got a personal card and a business card. I'll separate the two baskets, and I'll say, okay, these are personal items, and then this is a business, item, and I'll swipe it with the right card so that I keep everything separate. So when it's time for me to do my taxes, I have everything in one place.
So that business card, is it a credit card?
Yes.
Or is it
It's a credit card, or you can do
Okay.
it's like a line of credit, basically.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's like a whole nother conversation, but we could talk about. I get into
Right.
business funding and stuff like that too. But yeah, lines of credit.
They're gonna have to
Our
call
kids.
your
So
ass
what,
for some of this.
what's two other things? I know you just mentioned one kind of having separate accounts,
Yeah.
but what's two other things that you can give them to kind of help people, like business owners, and just I guess more so the business owners for right now.
I think a deduction that goes lost sometimes is like mileage.
Oh, wow,
I got
that's
that
good.
down pat.
Because
Oh, that's
a lot of
good,
times
huh?
people they're driving around for their businesses and they're not really tracking and they're not getting a deduction for it. And so the IRS gives you about 58 cents or so per mile,
Right.
and so even if you have a studio, you may need to drive to Philly to check out some new equipment, or you may need to pick up a client from the airport or something, just keeping track of that mileage, it starts to really add up.
So how do you keep track of that amount?
I can tell you
I
real
know
quick.
You
one
got an
app.
app.
It was called TaxBot.
Yes.
I'm not. That's the app.
Quick-
That's the app.
That's an app you can use. There's
Quick
various apps.
QuickBook is one.
Wait, quick.
But just for mileage, just strictly QuickBooks is more like a
No, it has a mileage point on
Okay.
it now.
Well, he
if
was
it's
saying
on your
strictly
phone,
for mileage, just
any way you see it, it's still going.
Long as
you let him answer.
It gives you the mileage. I'm trying to tell you, QuickBook give you the mileage because I have the same thing. QuickBook gives you mileage and everything, and also with your receipts. If you have somebody like if he has QuickBook also, and he does your taxes, you could just send him all your info. It just go right to him.
Okay,
It does
so
your
the-
mileage, and you can take pictures of your receipts and save it, and you don't have to like keep it.
that
Yeah,
was, I was
TaxBot
gonna
do
say,
that
take a
too.
picture of your
and
receipt.
that's
That's a good
important. I mean,
thing.
it's just about tracking it, but I think sometimes mileage goes like lost, people forget.
Nah,
and
Or people don't know. Like a lot of people
yeah,
don't know.
they don't
can
know.
get-
That's
That-
step
they
one
can
is
get
they don't
money
know.
for just
Right.
going from here to here for an appointment or whatever
Exactly.
you do as your
Facts.
business. You can get paid from going to Joey's house to Michael's house.
Exactly. But I think also it's important just to register your business. If anything, I think sometimes a lot of people walk around and say, "Yeah, I have a business, I have this," but they never really registered. They have a name, they have a
Right.
logo and paraphernalia, but they never registered it with the state. And they never got a tax ID number for it. And so that's important. And on top of that, getting insurance. Making sure that when people come into your establishment that they're protected and you protect yourself. Somebody falls, like where our store is, there's a sidewalk in front. It snows, it's icy in the wintertime, and so if someone comes in, and they slip and they fall, that's on me.
So
Technically,
you're in charge of that right in front of
I
your
am.
building.
Yeah,
That,
if they
that
grab
sidewalk
they were
there,
coming
right.
in. Hey, they're going. They can sue the owner of the actual property.
Oh,
They can
wow.
sue me. And so, those are just small things. I mean, you don't want to, imagine you start your business off, this year, and all of a sudden you have a medical situation and they suing you and you don't have insurance, and so that can just immediately, bring your business down if, you don't protect yourself. So
Facts.
Smart.
smart.
You was made for this.
You waiting for that one? I seen it.
Right?
Yo, one thing I hate and love about this show, we can never just be serious.
Let me live. Let me live.
Nah, it was good though. It was good.
That's a few tips. That's all.
I'm glad I ain't the only comedian in the room sometimes.
On the personal side of it, do you have anything to give to people that, like without a business, just for tax filing purposes?
Yeah, bring your ass in.
On personal side, I mean, I think it's just a matter of, I think just being organized. I think a lot of times people, they want to get their taxes done so bad, they just forget to just bring everything together. Like just bring all your paperwork.
Right.
Sit back and think like, how many jobs did I have this year? Because that's how many W-2s you should be coming to your
wow.
accountant
Okay, there
with.
you go.
If you had 5 jobs and you
5
came to me with
W-2s.
3 W-2s, we have a problem.
You in trouble.
I mean,
you're
that's
not
kind
ready.
of common sense right there.
You would.
No,
it
you think it's
sounds
common
like it,
sense.
Yeah, you think?
but
I
then
mean,
all-
it actually is, but some people.
some people think,
All
oh no,
com-
I only
all
worked there
sense
for like
ain't
2
common.
weeks. I don't. I don't
you
need that one.
If they take taxes out, you need that.
Yeah, or they moved and they didn't like me, so they're not going to send me my W-2, so I don't need that one. And I'm like, you need it, because these are the reasons. The IRS, let's understand this. The IRS, they get a copy of all the W-2s that are transmitted in your social, and so when you go file your taxes, it's actually a matching process. If the IRS has 5 on file, they're waiting to see 5 from you. So if you submit 3 and then you're wondering where your refund's at and why it's being delayed, it's being delayed because you haven't submitted accurate
They
information.
got me. They got me one time.
So that's important, to make sure you have all. And on top of that, retirement plan withdrawals. If you have a 401k, if
Okay,
you're taking
right.
money out of that, that needs to be reported on your tax return. A lot of times people don't put that on their taxes. They forget that they did that.
And lawsuits also, right?
Depends if the lawsuit if it was injury related. Injury related lawsuits aren't taxable.
Okay.
So
Well, can we clear one thing?
I just know
about-
like about the job ones.
now the job ones, like let's say you sued your job for for whatever, they let you go,
Yeah.
whatever. It's not you never were injured, so there's really
Okay.
that income's taxable. It's more like income technically.
Okay, I got you. Or what's the other ones? What's the other ones? Like when it's like a group of people. It's not.
Oh, like a class action settlement.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
get
one.
them all the time in the mail, just so y'all
Well,
need to
the-
fill them out.
Well,
and
see, the
sign
thing
them
that
and
depends.
turn it
That
back
could be
in.
taxable because you weren't really injured. The injuries you get hit by a car and someone pays you $1 million, not taxable.
Word? I
Because
ain't
it's
know
not
that.
it's injured. You got hurt. Now, if you were just, let's say it was discrimination, your
Okay.
job laid you off because you were pregnant.
Well, my feelings is hurt.
Your feelings
so-
hurt, but you weren't injured, right?
You was
So-
pregnant and got a new belly button.
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy though.
She was trying to make it sound like her belly button was on sale or some shit. I had to buy it because it was the only one.
I can't believe it.
I'm fucking with you.
But
But
anywho, what was I going to say, Manuel? I was going to say, one thing that I want you to clear up something about the Goodwill, because I know a lot of times I'll go or people will go and let's drop off stuff and do a write up real quick.
Yeah.
Is that important? Like,
Yeah.
when is that important to have that write off type of slip with them when they come?
Not to get too complicated, but like write-offs to charities is what
Okay.
you're talking about. So
Right,
when
right,
people donate clothes and cars and furniture to Goodwill or to a Purple Heart, generally they give you a receipt that'll say the value of what you donated.
Okay.
You may go to some places like the Goodwill, they don't give you anything. They just give you a receipt. It just says close. And there's no...
And that didn't make you type it in your damn
Right, you type it in yourself. But
Come on in the back and type it in.
I put nigga $1 million.
That's what they do.
again, not to go in too deep, but
But
if
what
you're the...
is that? Right.
Well, if you're the kind of person... Like, there's 2 things on the tax return. You can itemize the deduction or you could take the standard deduction. So I'll leave it that. I won't go too deep in the
Okay.
standard and itemize. However, if you do itemize, and people who itemize, they generally know who they are. If you itemize, you can take charitable deductions. That's when those receipts come into play. Those receipts are proof of your donation. And so
Okay.
the good part and the bad part somewhat is that there's no value on it. You have to assign a value to it. So if I take 2 bags of clothes to the Goodwill, they're going to give me a receipt and it's going to say clothing. There's no dollar amount on it. Me
Okay.
as your accountant and you together, we have to come up with a value for it. If it was Gucci stuff, it's probably going to be a little more, valuable than if it was Old Navy stuff.
Right.
But that's for us to figure out, and then
Okay.
we use that amount on your taxes.
So it is a good thing to kind of donate to the charity versus
I think
just
so,
kind of
yeah.
like, okay.
I think so. I mean, whether it's clothing or cash to church, I mean, it's all, charitable donations, but they help.
Okay.
That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Appreciate you for giving that
appreciate you guys
knowledge out
having
to a lot of viewers that actually need it. I'm one who actually needed a lot of that. I didn't know some of that things, some of those things. But
Oh, you about to go to the
moving
next topic? Don't move you on yet, because I got another question.
question?
Yeah,
Real quick,
question
I
for
got
the
two.
accountant while
I
he in
got
the
2
building.
questions.
What's
So
up?
you need to get your money right.
So the
Let's
Hey, this
first-
is important, though.
question.
Yeah, this is important.
Nah,
I
first
don't-
one-
Hey,
hey,
let's
this
get
is
this money
important.
right. It's
This is
2019,
important.
Will.
I mean, it's
Facts.
Let's go.
I'm just saying, it's not really got nothing to do with no money or nothing like that either. But I'm just saying, make sure you let us know where we can find you and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Facebook
all
and
your,
all that.
all
bro.
that type
Okay,
of
yeah.
stuff. And then also, I always like to ask all the guests, what's a hidden talent you had?
Me?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
something else that
Let me
nobody
think-
knew.
I'll think about that while I'm giving my little.
All right, but go ahead.
We're
go ahead.
going to revisit that then.
Okay.
At
Yeah.
the end.
But go ahead. Yeah,
Um,
we give us
yeah,
like where
so-
you located at and all that
Absolutely.
stuff.
So TCPA is the name of the firm. We're a professional tax and personal and business taxes. We're located in Burlington, New Jersey. We're on 1005 Sunset Road, which is right up the street from Lord's Hospital. We're on pretty much all social media platforms. We're on Instagram as TCPA_NJ. We're on Facebook as TCPA Certified Public Accountants. We have a YouTube channel as well.
Oh,
And
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
How
we do.
nice.
Yep, we have YouTube, and our website is www.thetcpafirm.com. And so you can go on our website. You can put your name, your email in. We have like a quarterly newsletter we send out about taxes and tax updates.
Oh, you didn't really got fancy.
yeah.
I ain't
What
gonna hold
you
you.
do on
I'm
YouTube,
kind
though?
of glad you did that because I'm gonna do this. We want to know where we can find you at.
Me?
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
That's
because
okay.
eventually one day, brother, you could do your own thing. Like, yeah, you're promoting.
Well, this is his
That
shit.
is my own
Yeah,
thing.
no,
That's
oh,
his.
this-
That is me.
It's
My
his.
bro
is that?
Yo, this is.
Oh, you didn't know.
You didn't tell me. No, you didn't tell me.
I wouldn't have got the boss, nigga.
Yeah, you didn't tell me, bro. Hey, bro, hey, shake my hand again. See, hey,
Oh no, I
you
didn't.
didn't tell
I didn't.
Come on, he the CEO of this shit
my
that
bad.
way.
I normally
You
just
didn't
fuck with
tell
boss
me.
niggas.
Yeah,
Like,
you didn't
come on,
tell
man.
me.
You came to the source.
You know,
I'm
what I'm
definitely
saying?
not cutting this.
Guys,
You know
can we have something
Hey,
for Bobby?
this is
I got
CEO.
something.
Yo.
Can we all have a moment of
Please,
silence? Can we have a
Bobby.
moment of silence for Bobby?
Right,
Let's
Real
try
quick,
the whole
real
interview
quick.
over
Wait,
again.
real quick.
Hold
Can we
on,
all be quiet for 3
Hold
seconds?
on.
3 seconds. Let's go back. Go what you were saying. Go what you were saying.
Hey, bro.
This whole interview, you
tell
ain't
me
know
that.
what he was talking about.
He did not tell me.
It's all good.
It's okay. No, he
He
didn't
said
know.
this.
He didn't tell me.
No, it's different. He didn't
I'm
know.
telling
Yeah,
you,
he
I'm
didn't
telling
tell
you.
me.
Yeah, we
This
never
is
really
a-
got a quick. I
Yeah,
thought he
he
did like a
didn't-
background.
I thought you were
That's why I
working.
say,
I thought you were
no, that's
working
like
at a
my
tax.
thing.
Yeah, he
No.
didn't tell me that you own.
He
This
owned
is
this shit.
different. Yeah,
Nigga's the
facts.
CEO.
Hey,
Now, Bobby got more questions. So how the fuck?
no, bro.
It's a shirt. It's a car.
Yo, that's what's hey, that's what's up, bro. Yo,
Yeah.
sitting here the whole time thinking he worked for a firm, bro. He
Man,
owned
listen,
this
man.
shit.
Tell me about you.
That's what's up.
Forget the company, man.
Fuck the
Tell me about
company.
work.
Hey, that's what's hey.
Nigga, it's my social security number that's on the company, nigga.
I've been doing the whole time.
Hey, listen, bro. This is what Undiscovered Diamond is really about. You know what I'm saying?
Look
I
at
like
this,
the
look
fact
at
that
this.
you own your own business. I wasn't informed that this
I
was all
apologize.
you.
Yeah.
Like I was informed that you do taxes and all that, but I didn't know that you
He
owned
really
your own.
wasn't
That's
paying
what the
attention to the
group
interview.
text
I love
message
that.
is
'Cause I
for.
said-
That's what no.
It was
but I
only
still
two brothers
wasn't
started this
told
company
that.
at first. I
I
did say
wasn't-
that.
Huh?
You didn't hear because when I said it was two musty ass niggas that was in the
I
company.
didn't know, bro. Listen. I got a lot going on in my life, folks. I was not paying attention to that. I got a lot going on in my life, folks.
Niggas is always go to their drama. Look, let me tell you something. I got too many fucking kids. I can't remember everybody's birthday, okay?
But real shit, I did not see him send that in the group text.
Yeah.
Yo,
I apologize.
respect that
That
so
was my
much.
fault
I
on that
respect that so much, bro. I
appreciate it.
And
respect
that's the
that
good
so
thing
much.
about
That's
this
what's
show.
up.
Let me just point out that
Man,
you
he
know,
woke all the way up. Nigga, this my
Oh,
shit.
it's my shit.
I've been trying to tell you that the
Nigga
whole
was
time.
like, he's like, nigga, I've been talking for 20 minutes. You got me fucked up, bro.
not saying those words. I'm just saying.
Tell me where I can find you at, man. I don't
Yeah,
care about
right?
Manny was like,
I'm like, what?
yo, if I didn't stop Manny,
Told you the address.
if I didn't stop Manny,
He's about to get real. He's about to
You
get
want
real.
my home address right
yo,
now?
he didn't get. You want to know who I'm married to and shit? Yo,
God damn, what else he want?
Yo.
What from it? Gave me
Yo.
everything. My website, gave me my Instagram, my Facebook.
Yo.
He like, nigga, I'm here.
My CPA license number and everything. He was like, listen, man.
oh man,
It's all good.
that was funny.
My God. Yo.
that's what's up,
Are we
though, bro.
like,
Funny, man.
That's
I
what's
love
up,
this
though,
show.
bro. That's what's up, bro. That was my fault.
No, it's all
I'm
good.
gonna
It's
take
all
that.
good.
I wasn't.
No, it's
I
not
wasn't
your
paying
It's
fault.
okay.
That's Will's
check,
fault.
you
Let
know.
me
It-
reiterate.
I probably
it's
got work
25% your fault. It's 25.
But I'm gonna
Will.
take
I take the
accountability for
75.
that at the
I
same
take the
time.
75.
I probably was at work. You know what I'm saying? There's still no
Yeah.
excuse. But that's what's up, bro. I'm happy
Thank
to
you.
hear that.
Thank
I'm
you,
definitely happy to
And
hear that.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of entrepreneurs
Entrepreneurs,
out
man.
here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why when I knew, we were talking about Manuel coming, I was like, yes, that's great. Like Manuel, like everybody then did their groundwork and came up and they are where they are now. And it's 2019, and I honestly wish your business the most success.
Facts.
I mean,
Thank
because
you.
you've grown and
Thank you.
I came in that bitch like, damn, look like
Yeah.
a sauna in this bitch. That shit redone.
That's the vibe we go for. Though.
It
We're
was
going
real
for like a real
calm. You
like.
dealing with your money. You want to go in
Yeah.
there on with some woosah type of shit,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Definitely.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
But
I appreciate
but
that.
congratulations.
man. Congrats.
From the bottom, now we're here.
Hey.
Started from the
a
bottom,
fact,
now
bro.
my whole
Sir.
team fucking here.
No, but shout out, both you guys. I mean, Will and
thank
Janelle. I
you.
mean,
I appreciate
honestly,
it.
like you guys have been there for me, and you guys, support me and
course.
send people my way, and that's
what's
really
up.
how you can
Absolutely.
show appreciation for businesses. I mean, is to send people there. I mean, that's the bottom line is referrals.
That's a
I
big
mean,
message right
most
there.
businesses are
big
based on
message.
That's a
referrals.
big
That's a
message.
big message.
But
Right
it's
there.
a lot of-
and
You know, reciprocate the action.
There's
Yep.
the women in his that I don't want to say work from that's kind of like partnering
Yes.
with him own their own stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, word?
so it's like
Oh, that's
they're
litty, bro.
CEOs
Have
in,
their own
in
business.
themselves.
I didn't know
yeah.
that.
Oh, that's
does,
That's
lit.
right.
and-
She do. She
and they
Danielle
do
does real
now.
estate
Real estate. I know
now.
she do
Yeah.
real estate.
And then Janet, they're into real estate.
Right.
Oh, so basically, what you're saying is that everybody need to be fucking with you.
No, it's
yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
It's that just because you are team up with somebody, people get it twisted as black people. I feel like just because it's not like working for someone, it's called teaming up. And they've teamed up with Manuel to build an empire, and they within their own empire, they have their own
Absolutely.
empires. And same thing with Earn. He works in the Philly location.
Absolutely,
Tell me
yep.
about your Philly location.
Well, that's what Will
we
was
was going
going
there.
to
Right,
bring up.
She wasn't paying attention either.
It's all right. I mean,
No,
this is
I ain't
this
the
is all
only
new.
one.
So
Why are y'all on the show? What's the point of having y'all? Y'all don't listen to nothing.
Well, this is my shit. What's your excuse?
You got that. You got that. You got that.
It feels good to be the one that's not fucking up. That's all I'm gonna say. Appreciate it. I'm so tired of fucking up by myself.
Yeah. You call him on a good day. You call him on a good day.
On a very good day.
Yeah, it's a very good day.
Very good dick. Last
This
month,
nigga, the devil.
2 weeks ago was fucked up.
Yeah, it was
the
bad.
devil and
It
his
was
brother.
bad.
Devis.
Devis.
That was a month ago.
That was a mother.
But anyway,
Yeah, I'll give you the quick background. So what, 2009, 2012ish? I had a business partner. We both together formed TaxMax. So shout out Ern Stanton.
Okay.
He's doing his own thing now. We
Oh,
this
nice.
past year
got
we
you.
basically dissolved the TaxMax business. So it was a partnership. We had an office in New Jersey, the same one here, and then we had an office in Philadelphia, which he ran. We just decided to go our separate ways. Basically
nice,
branch
nice.
out and do our own thing. It's like just to be able to blossom in our own unique ways.
yeah, pretty much they had a fight. That's all I'm saying. I'm fucking with you. I'm not. They did.
I mean, the bottom line. We just kind of like outgrew the business. I
And
mean,
y'all
there's some things
feeding
we
each
wanted
other
to
at
do.
the same time,
Yeah.
simultaneously. So it's not like they just like cut ties. It's,
they
it's
friends.
that they're still building amongst one another.
We built a
you know?
beautiful business. I mean, we
respect.
have over like 1,000 clients. Between
Damn.
business and personal. We service a
Consistency.
lot of clients.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
between New Jersey and Philadelphia, like a lot. And I could be actually like lowballing a little bit,
Oh,
but
wow.
we do a lot of tax returns.
Oh,
And so
especially when that tax area, you can't get him to do shit.
Yeah,
But
don't-
taxes, bro.
yeah, I don't
For
even-
real. I'll be like, yo,
what
you
he
gonna
do,
come
bro?
out? You gonna come to the show? He's like, no, I'm not gonna make it.
That's what he do.
We
That's
open
what he
7
do.
days.
He'll tell
That's
you
what he
straight up.
do. Like, yo, I'm gonna take this over that. This is what I do.
when he did,
Hey, let's
Let it drop. Yeah, I'm trying to hit him with that. Come on,
go.
man.
I'm getting
You hurt my feelings.
You know what though? But I do like you.
Yes, let's
Yo,
go.
let
Run
it
that
drop, let
shit
it
back. Hey!
It was the shit when it dropped.
Hey, that's a fact though. That's a fact.
Hold on, real quick. I know this ain't got nothing to do with the podcast, but when that
Podcast with the what?
with
With
the
the what?
Oh,
With
yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
With the show.
Correction.
my bad. I apologize. I ain't want to look him in the face. I apologize.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
But when that song dropped, I was coming down the turnpike, and Funkmaster
Still
Flex
getting
played
over my
that
cold.
shit back 1,000
Are you-
times, bro. But it felt so good every
Yeah.
time. He'd never get past the first verse because it was just, I'm doing this shit again.
Hey, you know what though? Not for nothing. That was kind of like the Trapped in the Closet Jones. You feel me? Like
What?
you heard the new Trapped in the Closet when you pulled over to the side of the road. What the fuck is about to happen
song is
now?
that?
You never heard Trap?
Oh, the new. Oh, with R.
Oh, yeah,
Kelly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I need some new episodes.
How are they comparable? I'm
No,
still.
no,
about
I'm saying
the
because
feel.
because he said the feel that it gave you.
Oh,
like,
that gave you the trap.
like,
Okay,
what-
okay.
what's
You're
about to
feeling.
happen, yeah.
You're comparing the feelings. Okay, you was about to get the shut up in the booth. So you got that. You got
Oh,
that.
my God, the
yeah.
shut
You
up
about
in
to
the
get the
booth.
shut up.
You got.
Shut up.
But anyway,
Listen. Speaking of things that you love.
don't forget about that. You owe me a question.
Oh
an
yeah,
answer to
let's
that
get
question.
to
The
it.
talent,
Something
hidden
else.
talent.
Hidden
Oh no, we
talent.
said we was gonna get because he
gonna
he
run it
still
back
look like
into
he's
it?
pondering. So we're gonna give him.
You don't
We
have
gonna
nothing. He
let
said,
you
"Oh,
relax
no,
a
ain't
little
nothing
bit.
about
You know
it.
what?
Ain't nothing about
You don't
it."
have-
But
but you might-
he did that. I don't know what to do.
I think taxes are like my unique talent. To be honest,
Well, like
with
what's
you.
a hit
but he's
one?
talking
Well,
about
we
something
know
else.
that
Like
about
like
you.
something
That
else.
you
Like
don't
something
know.
that you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah,
Like,
Are you good with
people
numbers?
don't know.
Shit could be.
That's a
Shut
talent.
the fu-
That's
Ben
a
said that.
That's
no,
what
no,
he
no, no, no,
do.
no, no.
Ben said that.
He does,
no,
he
we're
does.
talking about
I'll
like
tell you
24. Like a lot of people who do accounting, they're really good with 24. Like that's they say that's their talent. They play 24. So I was about to ask them, are you good with numbers?
Okay, I'm good with two other things besides taxes.
Right.
One is like stock trading, so I'm like a heavy stock market trader,
Okay.
and like I'm probably better at it than I appear to be because I don't tell people how good I am at it because
know
they
you
want
do
to
stock.
ask me for it.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't. I say you
I'm
shouldn't.
about
And I'm
that.
not
You don't
licensed. I'm
you
not a
don't usually
licensed
share
stock
too much of it,
trader,
yeah.
so I can't trade for you or you, but I can trade for myself.
Yeah.
So
I
I've
see
made
your
basically
ass
I
in
made
the
a lot of
morning.
money trading stock, so I feel like I'm good at it better than anybody
I
I
see your
know.
ass in the
That's
morning.
what's up.
I'm gonna
No,
talk to
don't
you
go.
after this.
That's what
after
I
we
was
done
gonna
recording.
say. Like,
That's why I don't say
how
nothing.
much
What's the
money
second
you need to invest in?
What's the second one? You said you had two.
Roulette.
Really?
Oh,
Yes, that's what
okay.
number you playing. What number you playing when you drop
doing
your
red and
chips
black.
on?
I don't
need
play
a
numbers.
black
I do
and a
red and
number.
black.
I need a number. I
I
mean,
do
I
red
need
and
a
black.
black, red, or a number.
I'll go 11.
Oh,
Okay.
shout out to Craig. Shout out to my man Craig. That's
Always
his
go
number.
11.
His number's 11.
Always.
11,
Always put some money on
Okay, because
11.
I'm 10. I'm 10.
10.
10 is red.
And 17.
All right, so
But you know what? You spoke on organization earlier. You know, a lot of people struggle with that. What does being in the new year actually mean to y'all around the table? You know, like to
What's that
me,
gotta do
it
with
means
organization?
Yeah,
to
where
me,
did that go?
no, because
Nah,
people,
go, no, go.
people probably want to work on organization,
Okay.
procrastination, like you said on the last episode.
Okay.
Oh,
Like,
you
I
was
want to
saying-
work on
I
that
thought you
too.
was talking about
Yeah, like
organization.
Okay.
So
yeah,
you
because
saying
he
being
was saying people
organized-
struggle.
organized.
Yeah, people
Okay, gotcha.
struggle with being organized. At
Okay.
times, I do too.
Okay.
You know, with me being in the New Year's means consistency. Being persistent, finishing things. You know, it doesn't matter how many times you fail. Success is right down the road.
Yo, can you
All
say
gotta
that?
do
Can you
is
say
keep
each of those
going.
again? Can you say each of those again? Go ahead.
Huh?
Say each of those again. Go ahead.
Each of those.
Nigga, everything you just said, you was a dummy.
Yeah.
What are you
No,
focusing on? Oh, forget it. Well, thank you, Will. I tried to hype you up.
I'm on point
Yeah,
tonight.
man, you on point. Will on point.
tonight.
He on point like a swordfish.
I'm like,
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm
Hey,
trying to
listen.
get eye contact.
Yo.
He trying to help.
Hey, you
me.
know what?
trying
Though?
to-
You,
yeah, I wanna
you
make
know-
that joke.
Listen,
Consistency.
for the people
Bomb.
who don't know him, he's so sarcastic. You never know what to expect.
That's a fact.
You got
know,
that.
yeah,
That's
that's a
fact.
fact.
You got that. You
know,
got that.
but people struggle
Told
with
you to stop doing
organization.
that wolf
No.
shit.
People struggle with organization and
Procrastination.
procrastination and all that. I'm one of those.
The mic hit
You
me
know,
in the mouth.
They got sucker punched by the mic.
Well, where's something you gonna work on?
don't
that,
like this
that
mic.
You, like
but like I said in the last show, I'm keeping my family together. But
Right.
at the same time, I'm being persistent with everything. I'm being consistent with everything. Like I don't want to start something and think, oh, it's not working right now. Let me try something else. Let me see this through first.
Okay.
Let me succeed in this, and then I'm gonna try something else out. You know, they say the average millionaire has 7 sources of income. So apparently, they have to see one out to jump to the next. You see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that's one thing I'm actually
Wow.
focused on for the
I think a lot of people
New
struggle
Year
with that.
2019.
Yeah,
you
I'm
already
talking
know.
Yeah, I like
Pastor
hey,
Bobby
so-
in this
I like
motherfucker
it.
tonight.
So
Bobby,
light eyes.
You.
What does being in 2019 mean to you?
Yeah, what's some of your guilty pleasures you're trying to kind of get?
Those are
Guilty
two different
pleasures
questions.
right
Those
there.
are two
We're
different
not-
questions.
We're not going in.
Two
We in
different questions. Yeah,
transition
yeah.
yet.
Give me this fucking
Cause-
mic.
You hear Mike right
Take
now.
a cup.
She's
Take a
First
cup.
of all, wait a minute. To
No.
everybody out there, let me
No.
tell you that is on our timeline.
No, it's not.
Okay,
No, it's
guilty
not.
pleasures.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
my
No, no.
gosh.
It is. Listen, it is on our timeline.
Thank you. Oh
But
my gosh.
in the group chat, it
Oh my
specifically
gosh.
talks about us talking about what being in the New Year's
Right,
means to
right.
us
Okay.
as a topic.
Let's just get this
Once
shit
again,
over
she's
with.
not paying attention. So, Light Eyes, once again, what does being in 2019 mean to you?
You know what? The next guest we're having is female.
Oh my
can
gosh,
say
she
that.
is the
Manny
queen
haven't
of
said
bullshit.
shit to you.
I ain't talking
Yo.
Emmanuel. I'm talking about y'all are like infamy every
Shout out you.
show.
Do a shout
I
out.
love
You just
it.
dumb
Emmanuel
every
know
show.
I ain't
You
gonna
can't. I
shout
know
at
people
him.
they mess up and get
That's
mad.
your
People get
fault.
on
You're
them.
not paying attention.
No, you have
You just
guilty
interrupt.
pleasures on here in
Oh,
I
parentheses.
man.
do.
I don't
Yo,
even
Bella,
know.
let's talk to
Another
Bella.
topic.
Wait, let's talk to Bella because Bella love talking. Bella, what is being in 2019? What's it mean to
Let
you?
me tell you, like, first of all, y'all know I'm gonna go religion. 'Cause
That's what
I
I'm talking
feel
about.
blessed. Like,
Tell
I,
us.
That's what's up.
I thank God for being. My
she just
grandfather
wanted to
passed
talk, yo.
away
That's all
like
you
2
gotta let her
days
talk.
ago.
I'm sorry to hear
Sorry
about
to hear
that.
that.
I'm sorry to
Oh,
hear about
sorry.
that.
All
I'm
right.
sorry to
My
hear about
my
that.
grandfather, he was my Puerto Rican bloodline. That was the last one in the lineage almost. You know,
Sorry to
so
hear about that.
he would have been 95 the day after the 28th, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, he would have been 95, but he passed away or not the 27th, something like that. Forgive me, Mom. But you know, he passed away, and so I feel grateful. I feel grateful. I feel blessed to have my family, everybody healthy. I don't take that for granted, you know. And I just for the new year, I'm looking for just finances and health and more networking, because I feel like there's so much that needs to be done amongst the entrepreneurs just in our immediate area. Like, it's so many networking things that we can do with one another. And and that's I'm ready to get this money. Like,
Speaking of
one thing
networking
about-
things, we have a monthly networking event.
and
that
I
we started
haven't
putting
been
together.
to it yet.
Okay.
And
I
it's
didn't know
only
that. I
didn't know
because
that.
It's
Didn't
on
know that.
Thursday.
Y'all need a
It's
DJ?
actually
On a Thursday, right?
not for this
Hey.
one, but we might.
All right,
So
I'm
just
saying.
it's
You
called-
got two in this room, so I'm saying.
Matter of fact,
shout
remember you
out
asked
to, shout
me
out to
about who
DJ
did the
Royalty.
video?
Yeah.
Remember you hit me about who
Yeah,
did the video?
yeah.
That was him.
Okay, who does the flyers too? Who does?
It was him.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, he
I
does-
think
told
I
you
hit you up
the
last
Did you
night.
text me and not
I
text
did,
back?
I did.
Oh
Wow.
my God! Did you
So
text me or not?
Wow, so he texted me. I gave him a price and he ignored me. I gave him a price and he ignored me. He said,
I
I
don't
ain't
fuck
paying
with you
that.
like that.
I ain't paying that, Joe. Wow.
I
don't like you anymore.
I want to let everybody know I bless all my friends by sharing my friends. No,
I don't like you
I didn't
anymore.
get a
All
chance to
right.
follow up. I'm sorry.
Nah,
man.
that's
I'm
cool.
sorry.
But
That's
what
cool.
is it? Where's the location? Because I didn't know it's like consistently at the same location
No, so like the
in
whole.
Burlington, right?
Well, yeah. So okay, so it's called Network to Net Worth. So the whole goal of
Yeah.
it was just for like young. I don't even want to say black entrepreneurs, but just young entrepreneurs. And honestly, I don't even want to say entrepreneur. Just young people in general who
Okay.
just want to get out and meet people. Like, there's no like forced sales. There's no like, bring a business card. You don't have to bring a business card if you don't have a
Yeah.
business. But just come out and just network. That's just the
know
bottom line.
That's what's up.
Coming
So
to
we
the
did
next
it. We started it. I'm gonna say like 3 months ago.
They did, because I
And
missed
we
everyone,
did-
not on purpose.
I think
Like,
we did 2 events at the Brick Wall Tavern down in Burlington City.
that's what it was.
And
yeah.
Let
yeah,
him
it was
talk.
just
On
you know,
Route 130,
some people
right?
Come out on like right off High Street.
Okay.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, right off the riverfront.
It's a lot on High Street.
like right on
I know what you're talking
you know
about.
what I'm talking about
Yeah.
right off the riverfront. But yeah, so but that the whole goal of that was to it's on Union Street. Exactly.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
Just to bring people together. So we do that monthly, and so
That's what's up.
this month, next Thursday, we're having it at my office.
Mm.
So
Oh, nice. Well,
January
what day
10th?
is that? Yeah, what
January
day
10th.
is
January
that?
10th.
Okay.
So the
I'm good
goal,
with
I
dates.
wanted to host it so that I could actually use that same platform to like celebrate the rebranding. So going from
Ooh.
TaxMax to TCPA, all
That's
the new
what's up.
changes we did in the office, we were going to, so I'm and on top of that, I'm using that same platform to like showcase some other businesses. So I have another client, her name's Mia Hart. She has Keep It Cordial. It's a mobile bartending business. So
Okay.
she's coming
that's
out.
dope.
She's going to serve
what's up,
drinks.
bro.
So at the same time, I'm celebrating my rebranding at the Network to Net Worth event, but I'm highlighting her.
What time is it, Manuel?
That's
I'm
dope.
just putting it in my calendar now. 'Cause
5:30 to 8. I have another client, Seafood Haven. Shout out Tony.
Oh.
He's one of
Tone.
the-
I knew she
I was
Tone.
craving some
One
food
another
right
client of
now.
mine. He's going to serve the food. He's going to
Yo, that's
have
what's
some
up.
shrimp.
Oh,
You know,
nice.
some other little
I
finger
love the
foods.
shrimp, the crabs.
Everybody loves
strips.
Tony Shrimp. Shout out Tony. It's my man. I love you,
Shrimp
man.
is the best.
My sister, Risa Martin, she sells jewelry, basically costume jewelry, paparazzi jewelry. She's going to come and she's going to set up. So again, I'm showcasing her at my event. There's one more vendor, actually two more vendors. Claudia, she has Zenfully, I think it's like soaps and women's oils and things like that.
I think I heard of that.
Yeah, she's right down in Burlington City as well. She's going to come out. And then there's another girl. She makes like these unique cupcakes. She can do them like
Oh, I
spiked or
think
non-spiked.
Ooh.
I think
I don't know.
What's
It
her
was
name?
a
Like
few
Miss
cupcakes.
Goody Treats. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
if
think
that's
no, I think I
You
heard.
might know she smokes.
Yeah, I heard of
Yeah.
that.
She
Yeah.
does the spike, Hennessy cupcakes. She does
Wait.
I know a few
If you've
people
That's
never
how you
had
do that.
infused cupcakes
Yeah.
or baked goods, that
Yeah, I know a
infused
few people
baked
that do
goods
She
that.
does.
Yeah, I know a
Goes
few people
so
that do that.
hard.
Oh, is it?
I never had them
I
before.
hope not.
It's listen.
And I don't care if
infused-
this is on there either. I hope not.
What?
I hope not.
I missed it. What
sidebar
happened?
No, it wasn't you. It was nothing to do with you. We wasn't joking.
No, not with me. I'm just saying like the infused cakes or.
Nah. I've never had one. Are they
Well,
good though?
I'm telling
I
you,
never had
I've
one either,
had
but I heard
infused
they-
I don't
like
drink, so-
liquor cakes.
Yeah, I don't drink.
It's well, you don't want one of them because you
Nah,
get a nice
alright,
little
yeah,
dose.
I'm good
'cause
then.
they-
I'm good
you
then.
good?
I'm good then.
When you buy one of them, you definitely better have some liquor in it. And a lot
That's
of the
what's
ones
up.
that it's really good.
Yeah, that's what's up. January 10th. Y'all heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Follow them, get some more
January 10th.
information.
January 10th.
5:30 p.m. What's the location?
1005 Sunset Road, TCPA.
Right.
Up the street from Lord's Hospital in Willenboro.
Come there ready to network.
Yeah, so be
and
there.
Get your
Yeah,
net
come
worth.
out.
Let's
Got
go.
a lot of
Yep.
vendors coming out, but again, so it's not always about me. I want to network and spotlight. So just
Right.
imagine, you guys come out now. You try Tony Shrimp. So if you never had a shrimp, you get a chance to try it.
It's
And go to
really
Seafood
good. I've
Haven.
had it.
Yep.
So now you've heard about his business, and now you
I
buy a
heard
bar
that.
soap from Claudia. So it's all about it's not all about me all the time, but I want to spotlight my clients too.
Right.
That's what's
Respect.
up.
'Cause the bigger
So
they
what's
get-
today? The 9th? Today the 9th? So tomorrow. So I think it's tomorrow. If you go in there
Not the
tomorrow.
9th.
Tomorrow,
Next week.
January 10th.
Today's
Make
the
sure y'all go.
2nd.
Next week.
Oh, God. She is dumb. When the episode dropping, Bella? When's the episode dropping? Just shut up for once. Dang. Well, what are you looking forward to in the year 2019?
I'm out. I'm holler at y'all next week.
Oh, my God.
My bad, bro. I'm over here like next week. Next
No,
week.
I know you're okay. It's okay. She always talking though. She interjects after every. She wanted to get on me too. Today's the second,
I was
nigga.
ready.
She been waiting for
I
that.
was
She
going
like,
like,
Yeah,
yo,
I can't wait to get this nigga lighter.
You fucking me
Can't
up.
wait
I'm
to
like,
get him.
shit.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with both of y'all. I'm gonna be real with both of y'all. Y'all both fucked up. Let me tell you why you both fucked up.
I'm ready for this.
play
You
Davis advocate.
Let me tell you why I'm gonna play Davis advocate. And y'all may not hear that shit on nobody else's show.
Devin's advocate. Yo,
Davis,
You
Yo,
better
you do.
not,
Davis
yo.
advocate.
You better
Play
cop-
Davis advocate right now. You ready?
Right.
Even though she fucked up, we dropping this the week after the fucking show.
Right.
Oh, that's a fact.
Cause it Yeah.
Next week is a week after the show.
Yes.
So 2 weeks after the show.
yeah.
Next week will be a week after the show.
No. A week after his event, I'm saying.
It's all good. So take that part out.
So it's 2 weeks after the show.
Yeah, we definitely gonna edit this part
Don't
out.
worry about the date part. Just
I'm not
talk about
editing
the
none of this out.
No,
I'm laying all this
none of it.
flat.
Hey,
I'm
this-
letting all this
Hey.
There
flat.
you go. We ain't been editing a lot of stuff. Let me just put this.
You been
out
doing
there.
good.
We have
No,
not
you-
been editing a lot
Cause
of
this
stuff.
shit is raw, man. Like,
Yeah, but-
this shit is real.
My shit is raw.
This
My shit is
well,
authentic.
No,
Yeah,
you gotta-
shout out to
Shout out to
URL.
Ars. Shout out to Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ars. That's where
Shout
you
out
got
to
that.
Ars.
Yeah, we can't leave him out of
Hey,
there.
if you don't put the arse in it.
yeah. Shout out to Ars.
Shout out to Battle
But-
Rap.
Jersey.
I'm
Yeah,
looking-
2019.
I'm not. I told you I went to church and I cried, and the reason why I cried is because I'm
wow.
so excited to see what
Yes,
God got
come
for
on
me
now.
this year.
Come on. Talk
I had
about it.
I had a lot of ups and downs last year, but I even put this on Facebook. Facebook and Instagram. I am so proud of my downs because it made me stronger. My ups, it was just a congratulations that you got past that down. That's it. I'm still down at the moment, but I know my up is about to come. Something is amazing is going to happen this year for everybody. Everybody I've been in contact with, and it's not even no jokes or nothing like that. Almost everybody in this room, I know y'all had a crazy last year. I know you did because me and you talk. I know me and you did because me and you talk. I know she did because we talk, and stuff like that. So I know for a fact we still gonna get some downs, but the reward is gonna be so much better in the second, and I could feel it. Like something about 2019 when I knew it was coming. I've been saying this since July. Yo, wait till next year.
You know what's crazy?
Crazy. It's gonna
I
be
actually
crazy.
felt different. Like,
Yeah, it's-
you know when
it
people say,
is.
"Yo, the next year is my
Right.
new year," or this and that. I didn't even speak of it. It was just a feeling that came on me, like, "Yo, something is about to happen."
It is.
It is.
It is. I felt the same way though. Like,
Hey, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off because you can cut that shit off too. Because I ain't gonna hold you. If the camera didn't catch that shit, this is the second time you ain't have your damn phone on vibrate. How I know? Because you can hear.
first of all, I
Serious.
played the IG story
Nah,
back.
nah,
Yeah,
nah.
it was
But
serious.
That was
Nah,
the IG
nah.
story.
Nah,
It
it
was
was
IG story.
It got serious.
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
listen. I'm on point tonight.
Wait
I
a
just want to
minute.
throw
Yeah,
that out
let
there.
me let you know that this nigga's on point tonight.
I'm on
And
point.
it was the IG
Looking
story I
good,
was about
baby.
to play
I'm
back.
looking good. I'm just saying
That
you
it was
fucked
not
up.
my phone on
Her phone
ringer.
Was,
What that
yeah.
mean?
She did the
Point is, she
Let me
shouldn't have been
ask
playing the
you-
phone.
let
I
me
get what you're
ask
saying.
you-
She shouldn't have been playing the
but let me
phone.
ask
You were
something.
wrong about what it was, but
Listen,
shouldn't have
no,
been playing the phone.
listen.
You got
I'm
it.
not too familiar with it, but I know with Snap, if you have your phone on vibrate, whether it's playing or not, there's no sound.
That's very.
No.
yeah.
So-
not
Yeah.
when you're
It was
doing
like
it.
Is that
my
the
phone
same
is
thing?
Not when
on
you're the
vibrate.
one
you
doing
doing
it.
Yeah, yeah.
So shut the fuck up.
My-
You ain't
what?
on point tonight.
I was
nigga.
on point.
My
I knew
phone's
she
not
did
on
it.
vibrate.
nigga.
I knew she did it. What are you talking about? I'm confused.
I knew her
Confused
shit wasn't
too.
on vibrate because of that.
Let's
Right.
get back
Okay,
to
so you're saying-
2019.
No, even if-
and
whoa,
how-
talk about-
If somebody would have called her, nigga,
No, you're
that
not-
shit
It
would have
would've
rung.
All right, hold
Yeah,
up.
like,
No, but still, no.
Yeah, I see what
Still,
you're
he
saying.
still
You're
said
right.
something stupid.
No, he was right.
So,
He was
all
right.
right, so you
right.
telling me if
I'm
my
Is
definitely
her
phone's
phone
on?
on vibrate?
Hold on,
She
wait
said
a
her
minute.
phone
My
Wait a
phone
minute.
was not
Wait a
on
minute.
vibrate
Okay,
for the
okay.
record.
Wait a minute. I know why. I said I know why her shit played. She did the video.
Right.
Even if your phone is on vibrate and you do the video, it's still play.
No, if I do it on Snap right now, it's not going to play.
All right, let's
She
just
on
do it.
Instagram.
Let's just do
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm
go
saying.
ahead.
I don't know what she was on.
Let's
You know
just
what I'm
do
saying?
it.
I knew what she was on.
We're
That's
gonna
why I
test this out, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, my phone is
said-
on vibrate.
on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram.
Here we go.
I'm
go
on
ahead.
Instagram
Yeah,
right
we
now.
on Instagram.
Shout out to the Undiscovered
Shout
Diamond
out.
Show.
Shout
We
out.
live right now.
Undiscovered
You know what I'm
Diamond.
saying? We live
You know?
right now. Shout out to
Word
the
up.
tax man
Already?
over there.
Right
Shout out
here.
Ace Space Studio, all that stuff right there. I'm gonna let this go, and I'm gonna see if the volume plays.
Go ahead.
My phone's on vibrate.
For
I
the
don't hear
record,
shit.
Now I'm gonna hit the volume button.
Hey,
For the record,
hey.
it
I don't
wasn't
hear
on-
shit.
but It wasn't on
Something wrong with your
vibrate.
phone.
No. Something wrong with
It's
you.
on vibrate.
You ain't
My
on
phone's
point,
vibrate.
nigga.
I'm over here trying to save your
Something
ass.
wrong with your phone.
What's wrong with your phone?
Playing now.
You need to call your. You better call your company. Turn your speaker off.
And now I should have deleted it. I X'd out the video by accident. Darn it.
They cut your video off.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But all right, that.
But for the
Yeah.
record,
Yeah,
for
so
the
for the people
record,
who
Yeah,
watch
don't
it,
argue.
I know what the fuck I be
Sometimes you don't gotta
talking about.
argue. You just gotta,
Yeah.
jump the
I
facts.
be mad because
Sometimes
my
you just gotta-
phone was not on silent. Damn, I forgot. No one
you
called
should
me.
forget.
You
Matter of fact,
you're
it should
right.
be on your lap right now.
First
Just
of
get
all,
it
you
vibrate.
sent
Just get
the
it vibrate.
lineup on the phone.
What happened?
You
Before-
sent
that
the
was before the show.
lineup
Was that before
on
the
the
show?
phone.
Listen, my phone is in my lap.
What you mean? What they got to do with the episode?
My phone is in my lap.
I didn't
That's
say
how
that.
I know
I said
what's
that was
going on.
before the
My phone is
show.
in my lap.
My phone
I
on
said
my
that
lap.
was
I
before
can't
the
yell.
show. She can't. You are a bad listener. You're a
My
horrible
phone is in
listener.
my lap.
Yo, listen.
I'm
Y'all
on.
been missing his face.
I see him. I see him. Wait, he's right here. These ones. He got. He got serious. Ooh. I wish the camera
Oh
was on
shit,
his
my
end.
phone on the table.
I wish his-
Let me put it down.
They don't bring the
That-
watches.
Wait, that was funny.
Way to watch this.
That was
Yo, way to watch it.
He took it all smooth too, though. Wait, it was like your phone should have been on the table. He was like,
I said take the wrapper off the water. If you not, my
he
bad.
on it.
Man.
He listened. He
Hey.
a good listener. He a good listener.
Listen, I love when he wake up. Yo, when he wake up, it's everything. When he's sitting there be quiet, he just like. You ever see Money Talks?
Yeah.
When he was sitting in the beginning when the cops came in the restaurant and he was watching it on the news, watching his face.
Hey, you see that?
He like,
He give me that face expression all the
crazy.
Yo, that was.
He
Like,
Right.
damn, she crazy for not having her shit on her
Yeah.
lap.
Hey, I got a question.
That was
Since you
funny.
knew her forever,
Yeah.
was she
my-
always like this?
Like what?
Like,
though?
just-
Nah, Janella's been.
First of
Janella.
all, who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is that?
Yo, he's fucking bad. When guests come on here and drop her real name, it's the craziest thing.
Janella.
Yo.
Never drop her-
Janella is my government
her
name.
name
Bella.
is
I told
Bella.
y'all that before.
Oh, Bella. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Bella
I'll call her
is from
Janella.
the-
I know Janella. This
Yeah.
Janella to me, so I
Yeah,
All right, I
that's
got
what's
you.
up.
Bella. It don't even
I
come
got
out
you,
right.
Manny.
I got you, man.
Cause she caught an attitude when we called that nigga Manny.
Dog.
Yo, that is funny.
Because I know about Manuel. Emmanuel. It's no big deal.
First of all, he.
Oh, so he know the real you.
Yeah, he know.
He know you before.
Wait, he know the
Cherry.
real-
But
He
y'all-
know
y'all-
Bella before Cherry.
But y'all getting
So be
the real
careful.
her because I don't think she's actually.
Thank you.
She's not being anybody else. She's
That's
been
what's
always
up,
been
though.
very
That's what's
vocal.
up. That's what's up.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
asking.
We was wondering.
So she just naturally
Come on
dumb. That's
now.
what's up. That's what's up. She
No,
naturally dumb.
That's
That's what's up.
I
So
got
what you about to
two
say?
degrees.
What you about to say?
I got
Well,
two
well,
motherfucking degrees.
What you about to say?
So she was always on the debate team. That's what you're telling
She's always
us.
at the debate.
She was always very vocal.
Thank you.
Vocal. She always spoke her
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. She haven't sung a
But I'm
song
not a
yet.
That's what's
dumb
up.
woman.
That's
Like,
what's
Come
up.
on.
That's what's up.
So she been very vocal. She haven't sung a song yet.
She hasn't sung a song
Not
yet.
one fucking song.
She about to resurrect her singing career. What?
You're such a hater.
I love you though. She know I love her. That's why.
Yo, shout out to Bella,
Slide my
yo.
credentials
Shout out to
across
Bella.
the motherfucking
You had
table.
to see
Bella.
episode 1 to
Yeah.
get what
To
just
get-
happened right now.
Hey,
Anyway.
Shout out to Manuel Severa for letting
Yeah.
people know that it's the same me. It's nothing
emoji
It
Bella.
is.
new.
It
That's
is.
what's
We
up.
knew. We knew this shit.
I
Was,
mean, like, I'm
this
a
is shit that
real
was on. Bro,
person.
you was on Boss Baby. I seen you.
Janella disappeared for a while. I didn't see Janella for a little while.
Oh, she
I
was
in
locked
the- I
up.
was in the military.
Yeah.
I
She
left. I left in
Went to-
05.
She went to go serve time.
Just want to go serve time.
We all sort of like faded away a little
Yeah.
bit. You know, we all did our own thing. I went to school. And I think you said you was in the military.
That's what's up. That's what's
We
up.
all did the family.
What
thing.
college you went to?
University of Maryland, Eastern Shore.
Oh, so you got the
Okay.
fuck out of here. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
So you like the house music down there? You like that?
It was that like the go-go.
Go-go?
Yeah,
You like
it's
that
go-go.
stuff?
Yeah,
Go-go?
I mean it grows on you. You know that DC vibe.
Right there, big old butt. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
I thought that
yeah.
was gonna-
It's actually not that bad now as an adult. At that age, it was hard to really like understand it. You know,
Huh?
it's
You
a-
looking at
all
these
that.
niggas like,
I
what
like all
the
that music.
fuck is
you know, you
this?
coming from Jersey and
Yeah.
going out there and hearing that, it's like,
Well, it's a little.
you know,
If you like house music, then
It's close now.
Yeah.
It was house
Yeah.
music that played for New Year's at the party I went to, and I'm only saying that because I wanted some ratchetness. Like,
Oh, you want some trap
and
music.
the DJ did play my one song, which was "Drip So Hard." Off this way.
Right.
That was two different
It
songs.
was. She caught it though. She brought
caught
it
it
back.
in.
She brought it back. She definitely brought it back.
Like, who the fuck?
She like, hold on, I done fucked the
Who
whole
wrote
thing.
that, Willie Nelson?
Over there.
Who wrote that? Willie Nelson in them?
The sturdy shoulders and everything. Oh, he got it. That is
Man,
funny.
little Johnny.
But they did play the house music, and I knew one song. I don't even.
They play the
remember
same ones. Follow me, fired up.
Follow me.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
play,
only one
they play
I
the same
knew.
ones.
But no, they played.
Follow
Shit.
me. That's my joint. I get the ill footwork to that joint.
I am
House is different than
hungry.
go-go.
Huh?
Like House and Go-Go was like
Yeah, no, I'm
You know
saying,
what I mean?
yeah,
It's
they're
Oh, so
different.
what's go-go?
Go-Go.
It's a
like-
little more upbeat.
That's like some
That's a more
DC shit.
up-tempo.
Like
Yeah,
some
yeah,
DC type
yeah.
stuff.
When
It's
I
like
went
Yeah.
to
What?
State,
It's
I
not
heard
like pots
the
and
go-go
pans.
and all
Like
that.
the background is always like, you know,
But
the drum.
Yeah,
Pop,
but-
Shit like that.
Wale,
like-
actually, Wale got some good go-go tracks.
Yeah. Wale, he go hard.
He
with
got some go-go tracks.
Like
But
you go
alright.
deep in DC, it gets deep.
Yeah,
get deep.
yeah, it get a little deep.
So the next topic. Let's get to the next topic because it's getting late.
My 2019 looking good. That's I just want to say that since nobody.
We
asked
talking
me.
about
Go ahead, Will.
guilty
Hey, you know what
pleasure.
that
Nah,
was,
it's cool.
right?
No, let him go, let him
You know what that
go.
was.
Well, what
I
He wasn't on
I
point.
was gonna go back.
He wasn't on point. Nah, it was. He wasn't on point. It wasn't on point. Nah,
For
go
me?
ahead, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go
He
to the
don't
next
really-
topic.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. He don't give a fuck about this show.
Go to the next topic.
He can, but he don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm being honest. He'll jump in when he feel like. But when you throw,
He like-
when you
he
be
like-
throwing that shit to him, you be like, this nigga Bobby. So Bella,
I appreciate you wanting me on here.
I appreciate you. But you didn't add me.
Yo, on some real, I'm gonna be completely honest. I support this show because my man Bobby's in it, and I appreciate him, and I support anything around me. And in going back to my 2019, what I plan on, I want to see pretty much what he was saying. I want to see everybody around me win. So I want to see Will win. I want to see Bobby win. Bella, I want to see you win too. I don't know what the hell you do, but I want to see you win. I want to see everybody here win.
She arguing, nigga.
I get money.
I want to see Ace win. You know what I'm saying? I want Ace to have a show in here every day of the week, like on some real stuff.
I
just
want
wanna
to see
the
Ace
people
get
around
that
me
bacon
win.
off his back.
He got
That's
bacon
it.
on his back? Oh, you want? Shout out to the camera. I don't think y'all ever really see Ace except when he set the camera up. I'm gonna let it run a little bit more so y'all can get a glimpse of who he is if you don't know him. But Will, go ahead. What you about to say? What's the next topic?
The
the
guilty
next-
pleasures
Guilty pleasures.
Guilty.
man.
Ooh.
that
what's-
you got rid of in 18, or I mean that you're getting rid of in 19. What?
Well, which
guilty-
ones you like first? Let's do the ones we
guilty
like.
pleasure?
What's a
Let
guil-
me-
what's
I
a
want-
guilt?
Yeah,
You go
what is
first.
it? No, you
You
go
go first.
first. Nah, I want to get a
Well, she kind
definition
of said
first.
one a little bit like the rat. She likes ratchet music. That's technically like a
How
guilty
is that
pleasure.
guilty?
No,
Okay.
like yeah, because a
You
lot
wanna
of
get rid of
business
that?
women, yeah.
What?
You want to
No,
get
she
rid
doesn't
of
want to
that?
get. I'm saying just to
Yeah.
say what a guilty pleasure could be. For instance, my sister's a lawyer. She knows certain places she goes. You know, she can't listen to that music, and she watches like Love and Hip Hop. She knows the
give
show
a
is trash. She knows it's
love it.
stupid.
I
She
love
knows
it.
it don't make sense, but she enjoys watching it, and she calls it herself her guilty pleasure. So like,
Entertainment.
yeah, it's in it. You know, what I mean, it's a guilty pleasure.
Trap music.
I know I
love
shouldn't
that.
be. I know I shouldn't be enjoying this. I'm guilty, but F it. I'm gonna keep doing it.
I got
so, yeah,
one.
What's yours?
One, I actually start getting rid of it already, but booties on
I knew it
Instagram.
was.
Yeah, we heard that before.
I
Yeah, we
knew
definitely
it.
heard that.
Booties
Yeah.
on
No,
Go ahead.
I'm fully out of
You
it
feel?
now.
Yeah.
No,
Wow.
I was
Let me see
Listen,
it.
listen,
Wait,
listen.
hold
Hold
on.
on, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what
Can I give you,
happened.
wait, can I give you claps or not? Are you
Yeah,
fully?
give me no.
Are you
Listen,
fully
listen.
out?
The
I already-
2nd of January,
What do you mean,
bro.
fully?
No,
He's rid of
Nah, he
that.
started before that. He
I
started
told
before
you, I
that.
started before.
Okay.
So the first step was
Well.
deleting them off of my page, like the ones I follow.
Right.
Man,
Got rid of that.
God.
Okay.
Now I officially left the group that I was in.
Oh my
You was in the
God.
booty group?
Oh yeah, you know,
I didn't know it was a booty group.
Well, you know, I don't know about y'all.
Like the
but y'all-
beer, it's like the beer group. Like the beer group.
Yeah.
It's like the beer. Oh, okay, I get it. I
It's
get
like,
it.
you know,
I know it's beer group.
It's like we got a group of text messages. I got a group of homies. We just
Right.
Oh,
It's just
wow.
booty.
Okay.
Oh,
So
booty chat. You got a
wait,
booty
Did
chat.
you wait that? Did you tell him you was leaving or you just
No, I
exited?
left. No, I didn't. No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm gonna be
Like,
real.
yo,
That's
what
what I
you
wanna know.
doing?
I'm gonna be real. I'm
Okay.
gonna be honest. I put my last one up.
Okay.
And it actually ended up to be the last three, but it went in steps. I was
So
like,
what's
yo,
that? Okay, boom.
I had to- you know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, this is fellas, I'm leaving the group.
Okay.
Put
Well.
one good one up, and this is it. I found one, then I found another one, and I was like, all right, I promise this is the last one. And I thought it was the last one, but I seen another
Let's
one.
say another,
and I was
okay.
like, this is it. I
Is it?
promise.
Gotta go out with a bang.
And I went with a bang, and so when I sit there, I got out.
You got out.
Like, if I
So
would've
you didn't
sat-
see no response or anything?
No, because if I would have sat there, I'd have been stuck.
Yeah, it was okay, smart. I like it. That's
Oh,
what's up, though.
shit.
But what
That's
I
what's
wanna
up,
say-
though,
well,
bro.
like I think a lot of women don't understand this. There's a lot of
Booties out
it's
there.
a lot of ass out. It's a lot of stuff that could deter a man from focusing on whatever, whether it's his
I
family
think it
or
goes
just
both
his
ways,
business.
though. They're both
It does,
ways.
but
It
I'm
is,
just
but
because
that ass, man.
it's easy.
Look at all the
for
dudes
y'all-
on Instagram, they shirts off.
No,
Yeah.
come
I don't know what
on, wait,
page you
first of
looking
all,
at,
wait,
bro.
stop, wait, hold
I don't
it,
know.
wait,
I ain't never
stop
seen
it,
that before.
I don't know about you.
Shirts off.
But all I can think about is
I don't know about you.
what was that, episode 3? Shout out to episode
Yo,
3.
No, that's not. Manuel, with all due respect, like y'all got more shit than y'all got titties, y'all got ass, y'all got just the weight. If we look at a man, okay, the only thing we gonna look at is what the gray sweatpants and a chest. Like that don't do it for me. Like y'all have a lot. Like bitches be putting it all out
listen,
there.
my nigga, just take what you tell, because this is helping us.
I'm
listening.
telling y'all, like-
I stopped talking. I'm
Yeah,
listening.
what I'm saying is, like,
He got intent.
And I'm
shit, I
giving
ain't think about it like that.
I'm giving y'all a pass because as a woman, like I understand how you can get drawn. I get drawn into it. If you go on my feed, you'll probably see some asses because I started following some of the
I'm telling
pictures.
you,
Like
you be-
it's
So
just like
why'd you
this.
stop following him? Like, why'd you feel like you had to stop?
He
Well,
I'm
I'll tell you
asking
again.
Will.
Because it was stopping me from doing what I needed to do.
Okay.
Like I'm not talking about just like with my family, no shit like that. But I'm like, yo, I gotta go post. I need to go post something for my business or something like that, or
And
something
asses pop up.
and I'm like, oh shit.
And you get the social, you fall into the social media
So you
tornado.
start sending it to the group. You
Yeah.
send it to the group.
Forgot what you was supposed to do.
Did somebody send one? Oh shit! Oh, I gotta outdo him.
I got out. Oh, you think?
And then watch this. I'm gonna be honest. It get so bad. So like, if somebody send me a picture, right after you look at their picture, but if you scroll up somehow, it's other pages
That's
of
what
other
happens.
ads. You like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I ain't never seen this ass.
So
Oh shit, I forgot about this ass.
Next
So
thing
it's
you
like,
know, he been on his phone
next
for
thing I
2
know,
hours.
That makes sense.
now my when you was talking about dropping videos and stuff on a certain
Yeah,
day,
sir.
my
You missed
certain
your day.
hours,
You missed your
you
hour.
missed your hour. You
That's
like,
what people don't understand.
I gotta wait too
I
much.
encourage anyone who has
I
a
gotta wait.
business, check out your insights on Instagram and Facebook. Like, it's a lot of stuff that y'all might not know about. It's like social media. It's a lot of stuff that you can do to help market, to know when you should market it. Check that out. And like you said, you might miss the time where you're supposed to drop it. He's not joking. Like, he might was supposed to drop it at 7 because that's when his demographic says he should drop it. And he started looking at butt. And now it's 9:37.
But the social media feeds you. When you start clicking on one, they'll start
Yeah, that's
feeding
what I'm
you them
saying.
other joints.
That's what I'm
So
saying. They
it's
start
not
Your
feeding-
idea. That's dope.
Yeah, it start feeding you more.
They know you like it. They give you
now,
more.
now I'm trying to get to the point that it's still on my phone,
Right.
But it's not on mine. But like when I go to search, in that search area, it show you all your things you like. It show me haircuts, showed me butts, it showed me jewelry, clothes, like the stuff
All the stuff you like.
all the stuff I like.
Yeah.
And it's like,
But the
damn.
fact that you putting it out there,
That's
like
what's up, yo.
women, listen, women. These are men talking. I want to reiterate that. Like
that's
these
not a
men
word.
are.
Go ahead, continue. Go continue with your 2 degrees. Continue. Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
Hey man, don't play no mind.
Hey, she-
It's 2019. I'm gonna let it ride.
that's what's up.
I'm gonna let it ride.
Go ahead and reiterate that.
So
for
what's
us.
your guilty pleasure? Because that's
No,
technically
I
the
just
topic.
want to say this. Like I want to reiterate it because a lot of women. I really do. Like women question this stuff all the time.
Right.
Why don't my man stay
No,
on this?
definitely-
Why don't my
definitely.
man stay on these ass pages? Like, for one thing, in the defense for these guys is that once you like one thing, that shit gonna start popping up and it'll feed it to you.
real.
But it's up to men like Will if when you are ready to kind of like get that out of your system, you know when it's when
And
you
I'm
know
tired
when
of doing
it's
this
time.
shit.
Right.
Catch your ass in church looking at the mama. You be looking at a good ass in church, you be like, Lord Jesus. Look at this one, Lord.
Listen to Will. Will understands what I'm saying, right? Will, you look at the pastor like,
Look
yeah.
at Pastor, look at this. Can we pray, Pastor?
You pray.
But I'm just saying, it's
like moment of silence?
it's just, yo, I ain't gonna front like that shit is just,
Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
like, nigga. And the crazy thing about it, I got on Instagram for the wrong reason. Like, and it was like, I did. Like, it's just like,
That's what's
I
up.
gotta try to fix it. You
That's
know
what's
what I'm
up. What's
saying?
yours, Bella? What's your
I
guilty
don't wanna-
pleasure?
I don't. You know, one thing I'm not gonna be real about, so I'm not even gonna.
All right, Manny, what's your guilty pleasure, Manny?
This hater.
You said you're not going to be real about
I
it.
said
Oh,
about the one.
okay.
You should say that one.
Your swerve game is ridiculous right
No,
now.
but
like,
listen, I think you should do it.
I was just saying.
you always
Come
trying to get me
on.
to
You on a
go
time
there.
It's a
limit. You
good
playing.
one.
Won't got time.
It's a good
You want to talk any
Hey,
other day? What the
It's a
hell?
good one.
Talk.
We'll come back to me.
Long-winded and
All right.
other day.
Manny, what's your guilty
Yeah,
pleasure?
we'll go back to. We'll come back to me.
He like reading books.
Oh, what
He
time?
He like, yo,
I
Yo,
like
but that's a
reading-
guilty pleasure. Yo,
I
that's
like
a guilty
reading,
pleasure.
W-2s all the time.
Reading them down.
After
like,
tax
what
season.
is
I mean,
Stuff
all
like
my
this.
shit.
Yeah, what
is
is it?
innocent. I already have it. Guilty.
Something that I shouldn't be doing that
Well, no,
I
see, I don't want to say shit.
Shit, yeah, it's
because
not like
a woman
should.
is like,
Yeah.
what's something that you want to put out there that you feel like, you know what, this is not that. I don't know.
Go
For
to the
guys,
strip
it's
club.
different.
No,
But-
one of my guilty pleasures. I mean, it's really not a bad thing, but I smoke cigars, and I probably smoke more
Okay,
than
yeah.
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, I
Okay,
mean, that I
okay.
should. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I'm like, in my head, I want to be this like health conscious person. You know, I
Them
want to go
shits
to the
is fun.
gym.
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
gonna
all.
front. I don't
Yeah.
really smoke, but
That's a
I went
fact,
to
though.
Miami and I did the cigars.
Yeah.
That shit kind of
And-
cool.
and
though.
hookah.
What's
And
the
hookah.
flavor?
And hookah.
that's
Oh,
hookah.
I know a lot of
Yeah,
people do
I
hookah.
throw hookah in there too, because I'm not gonna lie, I love hookah.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah?
not gonna lie.
Yeah, that shit
I
kinda
love
cool.
hookah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy,
and
that's-
so
We got it in here tonight too for $10.
no, that's cool. You know, that, like obviously, and on top of that, like I do that,
Shout out Ace Space
and I
Studio.
don't like because I'm a professional. You know, I don't do it like I'm not gonna sit here in the office with a hookah because that's whack. You know what I mean? That's not,
Right.
But that'd be
you know
cool
when I'm
as
by
fuck.
myself, for my personal time.
So
yeah,
you sit over here in the hookah room. We're going to do your taxes over here. You go in the green room. You go over here.
What's one of the cigars? Because I know it's different types. What's like?
I try them all. I just like going to cigar lounges. Just like I don't have a favorite. I just
That's
like,
great. I didn't even know
like,
cigar lounges existed.
Yeah.
That's what's
Bro,
up,
that
yo.
shit a
Yeah.
big thing.
For real,
Yeah.
I did not know that,
They're
yo.
amazing. They have really
big.
good drinks. You get a good like whiskey or something. Like
Yo, that's
bourbon
what's
and
up.
just-
how big are the lounges though?
They're like almost like a storefront club.
There's
Bobby
one in
trying to
Philly,
invade
isn't
and
there?
throw a
I'm
party.
saying, y'all
He
be
trying to throw some
hotboxing
party.
cigars
Oh, I thought you
and
trying to throw a
shit.
party.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
I'm saying like these niggas don't
Wait,
be
what is it
hotboxing
called?
cigars.
Ashton Cigar Bar.
Yeah,
and
because
Lounge.
there's one in Philly that I
Yeah, that's the
heard
one. Yeah,
about.
it's really nice, man.
That
Like,
you go
it's
there,
real-
they
it's
cut
nice.
it for you.
That's dope.
It's actually
Pick
like a
it
dope
out.
little like date spot. Like if you want to take your lady out somewhere, even if you don't smoke, but it's something to try.
You hear that,
know,
bae?
You go there and just they
I
have
knew
really
it.
good cocktails and
I know it. I'm sorry. I'm
That's what's
sorry,
up.
man. You
I
are.
was
But
just-
we gonna revisit this right now.
What's
In
your guilty pleasure?
2019, we ain't single no more, Bella. Are we?
Oh, that's
Oh,
what's
you're
up.
not, I know you're not
I
single.
know I'm
You-
not single,
your
but
family is
no,
beautiful.
but everybody just heard what you said. You ain't single no more either.
What is you talking about?
You found somebody.
I'm not saying nothing.
That's what's up. What's your guilty pleasure, Bobby? We can save the single single
Yeah.
relationship for
What's your
next
guilty
time. What's your
Yeah,
guilty
we gonna say
pleasure?
that for next
Yeah,
time. But
'cause-
Bella's not single anymore. You know
That
that's
What's your
is
guilty
not
pleasure,
what
bro?
I said, but okay.
I don't really have one out
Yes,
of the
you
norm.
do.
No, I don't. I don't have one out of the norm.
So what's the one that you have that's in the
Yeah,
norm?
like
I mean, I believe everybody watches porn.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
shit,
guilty
things
pleasure.
like
Okay,
that.
what do you
That's a
mean?
guilty
That's
pleasure.
I know,
guilty
but I'm
pleasure.
I like to watch
I
it
ain't
when
gonna
I'm
hold
on the
you,
What
road.
kind
but-
of porn though?
I mean, what you mean? Like, elaborate on that.
I don't know.
Yo,
What's your favorite
what's
kind?
your-
Yeah, like
I ain't gonna. Oh, you know what? I'm glad you asked that because
your
not for
favorite
nothing.
kind?
For some reason,
Okay. That started off bad already. For some reason, I like the one with the dude. That sounded. You should not have started that off like that. For some reason,
You asked that.
no,
because my hormones really get crazy whenever the one with the. I can't even say it. So, Bobby, go ahead, finish that sentence. For some reason,
I like the one.
yo, 'cause for some reason, yo,
Don't
I
look
like
at me
all-
different.
I like all
go ahead. You like the one? What? Go. I gotta hear this.
I like all the fat asses and all that shit that
Okay.
everybody else like. But for me,
You like the midgets.
it's something about the bitches that be cheating and be on the phone with they man.
Oh, you like the storylines. You like the storylines.
Storylines be doing it for me.
Okay, all right.
It's
All
like,
right, well, but
yeah,
we don't do like that too.
what you doing,
Wait,
boo?
let him
And
finish. Go ahead.
It's like, yeah, baby,
Yo,
what,
listen.
what you doing?
No,
You
no,
getting hit right now. It's like, but at the same time,
whole
I
shit.
don't like it.
Right.
Because it's like,
You want your girl to do that. That's what I'm saying. So okay,
like all
I
the
see why you started off with.
Yo.
I see why you started off with
Like all
that.
the shit that you don't want to happen to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like.
I like up front. I be like, yo,
I wanted that
I like
with me though.
Yo, I like the one with like the realistic shit. Like it could actually happen. Like
oh, that
the
can
cheating,
actually happen.
the pizza man coming by giving out some pizza and some dick at the same time.
So wait,
Like,
do y'all scroll through the storylines or do y'all watch the storyline?
I watch a little bit because it helped out the
A little bit. All right. Let's say like.
Yo, for real, it kind of heightens
Yeah.
like you might okay.
No,
I
you
watch
gotta
to the
go,
door.
you can't
Okay,
scroll.
that's enough. That's too much of
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Okay.
too much.
Now I ain't gonna front, I get mad when I skip too far and he already fucking like, hey, I missed a part. Hold on, wait a minute. I skipped too far. Hey, you just walked in the door and then you started fucking. I need a little.
How did this happen?
I need, yeah,
Yeah, you wonder how I got there. How'd you get there?
I need that little piece right there, like.
When did her shirt come on?
Like,
When
yeah,
did her shirt
I need
come on?
that
Yeah,
part,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh shit, she started rubbing on his leg. Oh shit.
All right, Bella, what's up? What's your guilty pleasure?
But you know what's funny? Because Manuel mentioned one, but hookah. Like I love doing hookah.
That's
like,
what's up.
I discovered. I don't even know when I started doing it.
You
I don't
addicted?
remember. I'm not addicted, but that's my little low key high. You know, like I don't smoke cigarettes, and I know that some of them are like tobacco, non-tobacco, but I think the tobacco kind of gives me a little high because I don't smoke. You
saw what happened to my
cigarettes.
ass when we smoked.
You couldn't even name the flavor.
She was trying to kill me.
But not only that, but also with the porn, like I low key, I like watching porn when
So I think everybody here likes porn. Like, what's a lot of porn though?
Yo, listen,
not a lot. Like,
listen. No. All those
I
aside.
don't really watch porn.
Now I got rid of
Yeah,
the
like-
booties on Instagram, but I didn't get rid of my porn collection.
Like, what's
It's
Let me tell you why.
It's
I'm gonna tell you why.
Well, because you're not gonna
Wait,
you're not gonna
wait,
scroll
wait,
porn.
let the
You're not gonna do that during the whole day. Though.
Yeah.
let the guest speak.
Yeah, you're not gonna do
Go ahead,
porn during the whole
go
day.
ahead.
Just in case.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why mine.
Tell
I'm gonna
you
tell you why.
I'm a little
Exactly.
tired or
It's
whatever
two of
the
them.
case
It's
may
two
be.
reasons
You
for
like,
me.
you know what?
How
All
much
right.
are you watching in like a week?
A couple of days.
No, whenever I'm
No,
not.
for real.
How many hours in a week?
No,
No,
no.
not like that.
I don't think
No,
nobody
no,
watches
no,
porn
no,
for
no.
hours.
Oh, wait, no.
You
You said,
had it.
hold on. You said in the week. In a week,
In 1 week.
maybe 2
No.
hours.
It's
2 hours of
no,
porn?
That's
Full
a
like-
lot.
Say
full-
hour.
That's a lot.
No,
I
fully.
say
I'm talking
half
about if you
hour.
combine.
It's like a half hour for
Not
that.
even
If you kind of combine it a little bit.
Nah, you
Half
know,
hour, bro.
You have a problem.
That's a lot. An hour's a lot of porn.
That's a lot.
It depends. It depends.
An
No,
hour's
what
a
he's
lot
saying
of
is
porn.
like,
Nah,
for
because I ain't gonna
guilty
front. I
pleasure.
ain't gonna
Yeah.
front. All right, so hold on. All right.
like for it to be a true
Like,
guilty
you're
pleasure, it
addicted.
needs to be like a
For-
decent amount.
I'm
Yeah.
addicted.
Yeah.
You're addicted. For 2 hours,
yeah.
that's
It
addicted.
could be a guilty pleasure because you could be in a relationship.
And still watch
So
it.
your partner don't know?
Yeah.
But
Like
that's
if you with your
whole
lady,
topic, though.
That's
You
a
know,
whole, yeah, that
if
is
it's
a whole
really bad,
other
if you
topic.
go
No.
watch some porn and beaches.
I watch-
No, we
Listen,
talking about.
I
Wait
got-
a minute.
Is
now.
Two
porn
main-
cheating or something if you're in a relationship?
No,
To
but it's
some
like,
people it
if you
is.
if you
Listen,
to some
Manuel,
people, but if you
some
go
women-
if you go beach and shit, right,
Yeah.
and your lady's sitting right there,
You go beat
if
your
she
shit off
find
of
out,
porn.
she gonna be like, "Yo, I'm right here.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
why did
yeah,
you
I
go
can
do
see
that?
that.
Like
I
I'm
see
right
that.
here."
Yeah, because bitch,
You know
you was
what I'm saying?
we was arguing.
No, because some men
That's a
just
fact,
mean
though.
that's not even that.
That's
Some
facts.
mean some men, instead of going out to go cheat, because at the end of the day,
Facts.
ladies, let me
Oh,
put
I
this
like
out
that.
there. A lot of
real.
men
I like
don't
that.
want to go fuck another bitch. Like, they don't want that. They just want to get their
I feel like
nut off.
that's like she gave you a good
Like
play
that.
out.
Davis advocate.
I'm
right
that-
there.
look,
I appreciate you.
Listen, that's a fact though. I want to say it again. Like, I'd rather my man cheat off of porn and get his nut off really fast
that cheating?
than
That's
go
not
fuck
cheating.
another bitch and get his
That's
nut
not cheating.
off.
That's not
Hey,
cheating.
no, yeah,
For
yeah, yeah.
some women,
I know what you mean, though.
It's,
Some
it's
women,
considered
okay.
emotionally cheating because they think
That's
that because
insecure.
they man.
That's an insecure
It's
woman.
not,
Yeah, that's
yo.
insecure.
Hey, you know what? That's her fault, though.
No,
Yeah,
That's
that's
her
it's
fault.
insecure
Not
woman. That's definitely insecure.
No,
woman.
But women
first
really-
of all, I'm
some
not gonna
women
let
do.
you do that. I'm not gonna let you
Pleasing
clown these
yourself,
women
though.
and
You can't
say
please
No,
it's
no,
yourself.
we ain't saying
Yeah.
you.
No,
He
first
said
of all,
other women.
I'm saying,
not
yeah.
that. I'm speaking on behalf of the women and say it's not about being insecure. Women are naturally emotional creatures. So it don't matter if you motherfucking a bitch send you a naked picture. We feel some type of way. We
That's a
like,
fact, though.
nah,
Different,
like,
yeah, but you're bringing up. I hate people don't they change. Like I said this to you earlier. When you compare uncomparable, like that's not a comparable topic. We're not
that's
talking
why you
about
single.
getting nudes.
So what I'm telling you
what do
is-
you mean? What, that means nothing.
I'm
Who
telling
said
you
I was
this.
searching? Who said I was
Because
searching?
you're trying to
He wants to be
clown
a single
women.
dad
I'm not. I
forever.
didn't clown anybody. I said
You're
that's
saying
insecure. It is
For
It-
women, to
Yes.
say that to a woman and to say that to women in general, you're
I know. First of all, I would
categorizing,
never
and that's
walk
not
up to a woman
cool.
and say. I know for a fact, fighting words is yo, you're mad insecure.
It's
I'm not gonna
that.
say
It's
that.
that you're
I'm-
telling me that
we
because
having a
we
discussion.
offended by our man watching porn that we're insecure.
Why
That's
is he
not-
watching porn,
Okay,
though?
but
Why
even-
is he watching
I'm about
porn?
to tell you, it
Were
could be
you
a
giving a
million
box
reasons.
up? Were you giving a box
That
up?
could be one reason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's the point? What's the
That
reason?
could be-
That's a good one. Is he giving it up?
It because that
Are
maybe
you giving the box up? Because if not, nigga,
not.
guess
Yeah,
what?
like
I got
that's
some
what I'm
business
saying. Like to me, like I
Listen,
said,
but-
it's not. I
Bobby,
don't know.
but what if you go away on a business trip for like a week and your
If I'm-
woman's not there and you watch porn? I'm okay with that.
Okay,
But that's what
okay.
I'm saying to light eyes. It don't mean you're insecure when you just like, okay, if you're in the same room and I'm downstairs and you didn't come ask me for no pussy, but you upstairs
That
on
wasn't
porn.
the
No,
topic.
but listen, understand. The
Follow
only
the
reason why
topic.
that is going to happen is if the woman is not giving up the box, the mouth,
When you
anything
got
like
some
that.
men that just love porn, though.
I mean,
or
yeah,
but we're not
women that,
talking
you
about
know,
yeah, we're
so.
not-
That's what I said. She
Yeah, we're
changed
not
it.
talking
But see,
about
that's the
that.
thing. Women will change the subject, and that's how they try. They get a man all confused.
yeah,
Like she
yeah.
changed it 3 times because everything you're saying is
watch-
completely correct. If a woman's downstairs and you upstairs watching porn, a woman has every right to get upset. That was not the initial conversation.
What about she came home and never came upstairs?
Either way, she came.
what's
You
the
know
initial
what I mean.
conversation?
You know what I mean. Like, yeah, she ain't
I'm
upstairs.
in mid-stroke.
I'm in mid-stroke. But see, in that case, now if
Should
you're
I
in mid-stroke and she walk in and you like, yo, let me finish, then yeah, as a chick, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, what? Why can't I just hop
But
on?
I'm
Pause.
telling you,
Hop
you're
on
not a
with,
chick.
like,
So what I'm saying,
I'm
as a
agreeing with you right now. What do you mean?
It's not
Why-
about I'm saying that I'm speaking on a woman's behalf. Some
gonna
women.
go ahead.
To say that if my man, if I'm just coming in the house
Mm-hmm.
and my man is upstairs getting off on a porn site, I'm not gonna be mad. Now if I catch you every single day on the hour, it's a problem. You know what I mean? But if you just
Okay.
getting
What about
it
he just
off
wanna take a
before
nap?
I come,
Okay.
maybe you just getting the first nut off because you want to hold it off for
Okay.
me and get that long stroke on.
That's
like,
what's up.
That shit
it
works.
don't- Like
That's what's
who
up.
gives a
Again,
fuck?
that was
Some
not the
women-
original debate.
So what was it? Like,
You
I-
go rewind the video because you changed again. I agree with everything you just
It's not
said.
about you agreeing or not agreeing, but the
What
fact
do you
that
mean? So
call
why are we
women
debating?
Because
like
you called
spaghetti.
a woman
Why are we
insecure.
Yes, that was
for
the
what?
thing. Because you said the initial statement was that is cheating. If a man's watching porn,
I
it is
didn't
cheating.
say that. They were saying
That came out your
asked.
mouth, and I said, all right,
First
whatever
of all,
it was.
you got it wrong because Manuel, the guest, asked,
I like
"How
spaghetti.
is that cheating?"
Yes, he did,
and
and
I said,
and you
"It
started
might-"
telling us how.
I said it might be for some women.
This
And I said
bullshit.
for insecure women.
No,
so you took
you-
this.
that's not
yes,
right.
Okay, listen. Oh, listen. I
you
agree.
to say any
listen,
woman's insecure
listen. You
for
can't
thinking that
listen.
cheating.
Somebody turn the heat
Listen,
on.
you can't tell me what my thoughts are or not, whether
And
are they
you
right or
can't
not.
speak for a woman if you're not a woman.
You're not listening. You're not
Period.
listening.
Not listening.
This is a you're not listening. See, when you need to talk to listen, like listen. We're having a debate.
First
Listen.
of all, I could care less what you have to say.
If you could care less, then I don't want to talk. Then,
Well, then let's not
That's
talk.
the point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you care? All right, so
Yeah, I care.
I'll talk to y'all then,
care.
because I don't like people that do that. I hate people you get into a debate and then they let their feelings get in. That's
It's
stupid.
not that.
Be quiet. Don't talk. You don't want to talk. I'm talking
You
to
don't
Bobby.
call
I'm
women
talking to Bobby.
insecure.
Now listen, she's in response to him saying, "How is that cheating?"
I was trying to explain it.
Oh,
Hey,
be quiet. I know that.
Let him talk.
In response to him saying, "How is
real
that
quick,
cheating?"
I just like
No, no,
spaghetti.
no, no.
Yeah,
I like
well,
spaghetti.
in response to him saying, "How is that cheating?" She took the stance of it is cheating, and my response to her was, "Women who do that, women who feel that way, are insecure. That was the whole thing. She changed the
I said I
topic.
could see how
You said you. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll use her exact words. I can see how women would feel that is cheating.
I don't think it's cheating. That's not my opinion. I'm speaking for some women that may think it's cheating.
Okay, and again, she changed it again. She said she was speaking for all women. Now she's speaking for
also
some. Now listen. See, I pay attention during every debate. I pay attention. So, okay, fine. We'll use her exact words. Okay. I can see how women would think that's cheating.
Yes.
My response to that is, those women, they are insecure.
You can't call that.
That's my belief.
You can't call that.
That's my belief. I feel as though those women who feel as though watching porn is cheating, those women are insecure.
Okay.
I can definitely
Now, everything
understand
that she said, I
agree
agree with her. If a man's watching porn and your girl's downstairs, that's stupid. That's a no-go. A woman should be mad about
Maybe
that.
you want to get the first nut off.
How are you changing your stance? You know what? This is over.
You really playing?
Yeah,
devil's advocate
yeah.
right now.
All right. All right. That's just dumb. I'm done.
didn't
No
say
more
I was
debate.
mad
Yeah.
about
So my
that.
guilty pleasure.
Did
One of
I
my
not
guilty pleasures
say-
are.
Did I
So my
not
guilty
say
pleasure.
that
One of my
if
guilty
a
pleasures
man
are.
gets his nut off the first time, if he's upstairs, he want to watch porn. He got his TV on. He want to get that first nut off.
Yeah.
Okay, now he coming to get me.
That make
now
it
he
nice.
got
Doing it.
that-
What if he's not doing it for the first time? He's just doing it because he like it.
Well, I don't.
I
think,
really enjoy beating off, so.
That's what's up.
I mean,
Yeah,
men
again,
figure
that
it
makes a lot
out.
of sense.
I would rather my
All right, Will,
man.
so you beating off even if your girl's like right next to you?
Yes, that's crazy.
Well, right next to you, like,
No, but some men feel
Is
that.
that true?
Now, and I see if a woman
That's
felt some
different.
type of way, I would understand that.
Is that
no
true,
back
Will?
talk. No, I don't feel like it. No, I remember last week when you did this. I don't
Is
give a
that
fuck
true?
about last week.
Hey, listen.
I'm about to get
Sometimes
off.
I do it because I want a nap.
There you go. Yo, all right, well, there you go.
That
There you go.
nap's definitely
And
come
I
in.
agree
And
with
I
that.
feel
Even
like
that
they killed
definitely
Michael
come in.
Jackson.
I
Yeah.
would rather
All he had to do
I
is
would
just-
rather my man not on no addictive type shit, but I would rather my man watch porn than go fuck another bitch. I
My
mean,
wife
that's
swears-
just
That's
me.
what my wife
That's what's
swears.
up.
I'm addicted.
I mean, but yeah, but
being
at the same
addicted,
time,
like, that's
yeah,
something
but at the same
different.
time, we're not talking about niggas gonna fuck another bitch. We're talking about porn right now. We weren't talking about actually physically
No,
going
but I
out
get
to
what
fuck
you're
it's
another
nice.
bitch.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
get
get
you.
what you're saying, though.
I agree, too.
get that.
With the
I
topic
agree.
change,
I
I
definitely.
agree.
I just don't want anybody else to think, but no, we agree with that. If you're,
Yeah,
don't go
if you
fuck
don't go
another
doing that,
shorty.
that's stupid.
We're talking about
Just watching porn in
watching
general?
porn right
Well,
there.
even still,
We're
no,
talking about-
I don't agree with if you watching it, you masturbating, and your girl's in the house. Like if y'all
Yeah,
arguing,
that
okay,
too.
I understand.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
arguing, you know
yeah.
you ain't getting none.
Yeah.
Like Will said, you forget it. I want to bust one real quick. We arguing, whatever. All right, cool. But if y'all ain't nothing wrong with y'all, and your girl
And-
downstairs,
Yeah,
y'all, you watching porn.
Imagine the
that's-
flip side though. Is she in there playing with herself?
Yeah, so you, again,
you
I
right
feel the
there.
same
You
way.
don't
look
Yeah.
at it like that.
You want a
I would feel the
PlayStation?
same way.
You want a
Yeah.
playing
PlayStation?
devil's
And-
advocate right
And she
now.
and she playing with herself.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be real with you. The only reason
I
why
don't
I'm
even
gonna
wanna
get
go
mad.
there.
The only reason why I'm gonna get mad
Why?
if she's doing it because she's getting mad at me.
Yeah,
She's like, oh, wait a minute, bitch, you watching the shit
Let me
too.
put this out
That's
there.
it.
A lot
Yo.
of men think that we come just from fucking us.
I know y'all don't.
So I don't
I
want to go
tried.
there. Like
That's a fact.
You
Listen,
can't go in
I
my
done but-
vagina and think that you're gonna
Women-
have. I'm gonna have an orgasm.
Yo, listen,
the
yeah,
whole
it's two different
orgasm is
things.
from the clitoris. I like
Would
a lot of
can you
times
explain
with
that
women.
real quick? It's two different things.
Coming and orgasm.
is
They
two
are.
different
Two
things.
different things. Two
You can,
different.
you can make a woman come,
Yeah.
but that motherfucking orgasm,
Different.
you will bust a fucking vein.
Different.
Especially
Y'all
if they
are
black.
y'all
Different.
okay right now?
No, I almost died twice already. I done gave up.
Wait, what?
I done gave up.
You talking about for men or for
Yo.
women?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Talking about for
Like,
men or for women or for both?
what?
You talking about both?
Women to
No, I'm talking about. You
orgasm?
talking about giving women
woman
orgasms.
that-
listen,
orgasm?
I can
Yeah.
have an orgasm and not come, meaning I won't have any juices come out. I can have an orgasm
Oh, I ain't know
and
that.
not come.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
either.
That's what
Okay.
that's what they're talking about for men or women.
No
It's two
nigga do
different.
Right,
That's
you
different.
can
Nah,
have
no,
a dry
nigga, I do
orgasm.
that. Nigga,
When
I
a
do
nigga
that.
have an
So, yeah, hell
orgasm,
yeah.
All right,
That's what I say. You talking about for women?
All right, so
It's a
in that
big
case,
difference.
in that case,
No, we're not gonna go to that. That ain't nothing to do with me.
No, no.
Hey, yo,
Listen,
shout out to
no,
Aces Base.
no.
Yo, DJ Rose,
Listen,
we got to wrap it
no,
up. I think
this
it's
is a moment. No, this is a moment in history. Because was it a week, 2 weeks, two shows ago? This nigga's the nigga talking about, man, I can't just have sex with anybody.
Oh, he got
But
to
you know
laughing.
everything about the pussy.
No, yo, no, nigga.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
First of all, that doesn't.
yeah,
those
that
can't
kind
mean
of
anything.
doesn't. That kind of doesn't.
What
Really
it,
make-
first, yeah,
We about-
that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so what? I can't do a one night stand. I got to know the person. What's that got to do with me knowing how it works?
Bobby, let's get
if
to
I got to
your
know the
question.
person, obviously I know how it works.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I just wanted
It's
to know
like a
from a
crackhead
woman's
telling me weed
standpoint.
ain't that
Hold
good.
on. Come on, we got to wrap it
I
up.
just want to know from a woman's standpoint. What is the difference now? You say you could have
that's
an
a big
orgasm
Nah,
without.
I can do that.
could
Nah, I can do that.
myself
You got it.
before
You got it.
did. Orgasm without any juices flowing. Anything. What's the difference between orgasm
Because
and coming?
okay, the first orgasm, orgasms, a lot of women may not have the juices that may flow. Meaning that, like, when y'all have an orgasm, y'all sperm is coming out, or the pre sperm or whatever that's coming out. It's gonna be. You're not gonna have
The nut.
Right. But with a woman, a lot of times we may already had came juices flowing, and then when you want to kind of like please us again, you might not have any juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? You may have. That's why you may say, "Well, damn, your pussy ain't wet the second time around." Yeah, because
it's dried up.
I mean, we didn't came 5 or 6.
I experienced that. Now
Well,
I
that's what I'm
understand that. Like,
saying,
yeah, in the
like-
first, if you in the same session and you just busting her ass, like, yeah,
Yo, you
like,
could tell.
Same
I'm
session,
telling
so
you,
the
man could
second
tell.
time, you may
Man
be.
could tell. If you're paying attention, you could tell.
Yeah.
We may be
you can tell.
dry.
I'm done.
We may not.
You said you
That
could
don't
tell.
mean nothing.
Nah, you could
against
definitely tell.
you. That's just our
Their whole body
body.
is different.
Yeah, that's
It's
just-
I
completely
know that's
different.
what I'm about
It's
to.
completely
It's
completely different.
Get too wet. You be like, yeah.
Yeah. It's not even about them being wet. It's just the way. It's a complete difference. Anyway, my guilty pleasure, since we're about to wrap this up,
I thought it was
is
laughing and
movies.
fucking a laugh. No? Oh, okay.
Oh, that would. You gotta listen to the last episode. Yeah, you gotta listen to the last episode. That was a bad.
Anyway, my guilty pleasure is movies, and it sounds really bad. It doesn't sound that bad, but it is. Like, when I leave here, I'm probably gonna end up watching a movie when I'm driving. I do it all the time. Like, I watch movies, I watch TV shows, and I think I watch movies too much. Like, I watched the whole season of Game of Thrones in like 2 weeks. Like, but I was still working, doing what I had
You
to
look
do.
like a Game of
But I
Thrones
would sit this right here and then, watch the joint or whatever. And seasons would just go by. I'm driving, I'm at work, I'm DJing. If I'm DJing, I'm up DJing, watching
I have
movies.
seen
like,
this nigga do this.
So you bird
yeah, he's
box-
watching me. He's
Wait,
watching me.
so you
He's
bird
actually
box
DJing.
driving?
Yeah,
Driving.
driving. So
So
it
are
sound bad, but it's not. Bella, shut up.
That
We
is
don't-
bad.
You bird box
He been
driving?
waiting to say that for
Yo,
5
because,
episodes.
no, it's not that. Because I was chilling. Like, I chilled on the gay comment. Like, you look like you watch. I said Game of Thrones. You look like you watch gay. So I'm like, I'm gonna let it
First of all,
slide.
I said you look like a Game of Thrones.
You said
I didn't
either
say
way.
you look like
She
you
just
watch
said
Game of
No, I
Thrones.
said gay.
She
I'm
didn't
gonna run
say
it back.
gay.
That's
Either
not
way,
saying
if you're
that.
driving, you like here. So your
So you
hands
looking
on
like
the
a
wheel.
bird box
So
when
your
you're
hand
not
is
watching the wheel.
So your hand is here. The wheel is, so your hand's on the wheel, phone's here. So I'm like looking
I know
at
what you
this.
mean. I know.
Yeah,
I FaceTime like that sometimes while I drive. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
but see, and I travel a lot. So like I'm driving up and
What's
down
the
the East
next
Coast.
one?
I'm like driving Ohio or whatever. I'm watching,
What's
you know what I
the
mean?
next
Whatever
one?
I'm
you
watching.
drive trucks?
Yeah, no, I like vans for because I work for an entertainment company.
Okay.
So I go out there, I DJ, I film,
okay.
and we'll take like a
told you
12-person
the nigga was
van. I
Jamaican.
drive the U-Haul. I do drive a U-Haul with I will say it's hard doing that, but I mean I've done it. So I think it's
You playing with fire?
Yo, I am. But the funny thing, and I let people know, like, if we're traveling, I let them know, like, look, I'm probably gonna watch a movie. If you want to ride another car, y'all can go ahead. Like, I let them. I don't never put nobody. Because once you get in the movie, because once you get in the car, I want you to know that this is how. Because I don't fall asleep when I'm driving. You know, this is how I focus. Like, I focus. It sounds so backwards, but that's how I focus on the road. If I gotta take a 12-hour trip, I can drive from here to Florida straight with no problem. You know what I mean? Like, but I let them know, like, look, I'm gonna watch a movie. I'm gonna watch a TV show. I'm about to watch the game. Like,
I'm about to watch
football's on.
interviews.
Like,
Yeah,
if
watch
I'm about to drive and watch a movie.
I watch
Yeah,
Breakfast
so
Club
like,
like that.
but people, you know, a lot of people don't believe me. They'll be like, "Nah, you playing?" They'll get in the car, then I'm doing it.
Road trip?
So,
I watched Breakfast Club.
yeah, while you driving,
Yeah.
you listen to it, or you just watch? You watch
I
it?
watch it.
Yeah, see.
I put it in the window.
Oh, you put it in the window?
I got the thing that.
See, but with that,
Oh,
with that,
well, see, I'm
with
kinda
that,
blind. I
you don't
can't
have
see
to
that
watch
far.
it as much though, because
Yeah.
it's more, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I be looking.
But the same thing with me because I'm in the movies and stuff. So I'm not completely zoned out on the.
You
I'm
look when
watching
you
the
need
road.
to. You look like,
yeah.
okay, you know.
So
then
and
you
I
got-
understand how the timeline is supposed to
Yeah,
work in the movie and the film and the show. So
got
like that kind of helps me too.
Yeah.
Like I don't got to run it back. Like oh crap, what happened? Like I kind of understand from that aspect. But yeah, he seen me. I DJ one of his shows
Like,
and
to
I
me,
had
to
the
me,
I
like,
had the
it'd be hard
basketball
to watch
game
a show
on.
like Power, like driving. Like,
Nah,
you
nah,
just-
I've
like,
done
you gotta
that.
watch it, right? You can't
Nah,
just
nah.
to me like listen to. You know what
Nah,
I mean?
I've done that. I've done
Have
that.
you?
Yes, because I watch all shows the next day. So if I, because I'm usually doing something or I'm catching up on something else.
Yeah.
I watch all the shows the next day, and yeah, I've watched Power in the car.
That's like
seen
that
it.
might be like a
Yeah,
talent.
he said I've seen them. Yo, I don't know if it's a talent. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't try to teach it to anybody. I definitely wouldn't teach
Don't
it.
take the class.
Don't take the class. I
And
wouldn't
that's a
teach it.
different undiscovered
like-
diamond.
Yeah.
Different undiscovered diamond, right?
So this is what we're gonna do right here.
How the road? I don't know,
So-
man. Watch
I'm watching. Like I'm about to watch Series of Unfortunate Events when I leave here because season 3. I didn't even know season 3 just dropped. Anybody watch that?
What is it?
Series of Unfortunate Events. I watch a whole bunch. I watch everything.
Is
man.
that on Netflix?
It's on
watch live
Netflix.
TV.
I
Yeah,
watch
I don't
everything, yo.
I've been watching
yeah.
a lot of good shit on Netflix.
Like what?
a Bird. I think I like the
Bird.
Bird.
Did you really like Bird Box?
I heard that was
like-
like The Happening. I never seen The Happening before.
I
but-
like the Bird Box, and then I watched what's the name last night? Rhythm and something. Something with rhythm and it was like a rap. It's a movie about rap and poetry. One girl had to she had to switch. She was a rapper, but she had to learn how to write poetry.
That's dope.
It was kind of dope.
That sound dope.
It's actually really, really dope.
Yeah,
I just want to say
I'm
this
into
year. I
that.
want to say Happy New Year
Once
and
again,
much
Happy New Year.
success
Fact.
on all of y'all businesses and
New Year.
and
And to
just getting
Everybody
and
here, everybody
networking.
watching.
Yeah, just stay focused, man. Like continue
Focus.
to network and open up, because the more you open up, the more I think you become you become vulnerable, and sometimes vulnerability brings on more networking. I mean, it's sad to say, but that's just how it
And I'm
is.
gonna
About who
say,
you know.
I'm gonna say this too. I don't know what God y'all believe in or whatever, but a good thing to pick up this year: a family that prays together stays together.
Right.
That's
right.
a good thing to do.
Everybody believe in God here?
Facts.
I believe, but some people,
believe everybody
some people
believe
got
in
different
God.
type of
Yeah.
God.
No, I'm talking about here. Does everybody
Yeah, I
believe
I
in
believe
God?
in Jesus.
I
You
believe
believe in
in
Jesus?
the
Yes.
Trinity:
Yes.
Father,
Everybody?
Son, Holy
Yeah.
Spirit.
Yep.
Well, you
But,
want
you know,
to you want
some
to send us
people
out in
all
prayer?
that,
Will,
some
you want to send us out in prayer?
Oh, you know,
A family who prays together
Yeah,
stays
let's
together,
go.
right? Send us out in prayer.
Let's-
We're gonna send we gonna send out different today. We're gonna leave
Start the
today.
new year right.
Yeah, start the new
Y'all
year
wanna
right.
hold hands?
We're gonna end the
can,
show
we can.
different. Yeah, we can do that. We gotta end the show different.
Ace, you gotta
This is
get
the
it
first
together.
time we ever did this.
We don't.
Hey,
Will said nah. He said nah.
He said,
Okay.
I can't even
Hey.
reach you, Manuel.
Hey,
There we go.
you're not no atheist or nothing, Ace, is you?
We gotta send this out. This is different.
Go
This
ahead,
is different.
Will's prayer, I think.
All right. No, I'm good at
This
this.
is what we do on shows,
I'm-
ladies and
What a
gentlemen.
lot of people don't know, one
Make
of
sure you
my
wash your
hidden
hands when you're
talents.
done, bro.
One of my hidden talents is a preacher's
Oh,
kid.
crap, I forgot. Are you a right hander or a left hander?
He's a right
He
hand.
a
You a right
He a
hander?
lefty. He a lefty.
I didn't even think about
But
that.
real with
he
you.
a lefty.
I'm gonna be real with you.
He shoot with his left
I
hand.
normally don't disrespect my left hand. I'm left-handed, so I don't
Yeah, I
disrespect.
know.
Okay, good job. So
But I didn't do nothing today.
okay, cool. We good. Let's get it then.
All right. You ready? Father God, we come to you right now to say thank you, Lord. Thank you for a beautiful 2018. Even though we had some ups and we had some downs, Lord, but right now we know there's some growth coming our way. Shout out to all our listeners and thank you and bless them for hearing what we got for them and everything, Lord. Continue to let this show grow and get bigger and bigger. Let everybody business in this that's listening and is in this room to flourish and keep going and be prosperous, and Lord, and just continue to bless each and every last one of us. This is going to be a great and blessed year, I promise. And I know you're going to be standing right next to us and behind us and surrounding us with all your angels and the blood of Jesus and everything, Lord. I thank you right now. And I declare it right now. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
That's what I'm talking
Amen.
about.
Come on now.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you know what? On that note, we're going to get out of here. We're going to wrap things up. You know, I'm your host, Bobby Lee, Mr. Undiscovered Diamond himself. Across from me, I have one of my co-hosts.
Hey, man, my name is comedian Will Wright, and God bless to everybody, man. Thank you for
bless.
listening.
Across from me, I have another co-host.
I'm Bella, y'all. Government name Jonella. If everybody don't know that or who do
Jonella.
know that. Either
And
way.
our guest for today,
Yes, sir. Manuel Severa, TCPA. The phone number 609-479-3499. Thank you all for having me.
Definitely
man, no
appreciate you
problem,
coming
man. Thank you
by.
for
And
coming
you
by,
know,
bro.
Happy New
behind me,
Year.
I got my DJ.
all
You
right.
already, man.
Shout out to
see y'all
Ace
next-
Studios
We'll
one
bring
more
it in.
We'll
time.
see y'all next time.
Ace is
Oh, we
babe.
going there? We going there? Hey,
I can't reach.
All right, we holla at y'all.